Well, there goes my plans.
Hello everyone!
Hello!
Welcome to the stream. Time delay was episode 5 or 6. I've lost count already, but it's going really well.
There's a number.
There is a number.
Yeah.
So, I'll go over what happened last time. Last time, we introduced our new character. I want to say Karen, but it's not Karen. Kira. I don't know why I thought Karen. So, it's a generic woman's name. Kira sort of like fell on some grass, met some cows. There were some questions about ethics involved. Eventually she grouped up with a party and it was a sort of a mishmash. Lucky for the party though, her skills came in great because their first quest dealt with the druids.
Mm-hmm.
They now have a druid ally.
Yes.
What else is that? They did a quest dealing with fire giants. They now have fire giants working. Well, I say working for them. They've got like fire giant partners. They're technically their own business, but they give you discounts. What else happened? I'm sorry as well, stream. So yeah, there you go.
Didn't expect that.
So. I'm trying to think of anything else important that happened. Oh yeah, you did some sacrificial stuff as well.
Yes,
it's not sacrificial stuff. It's a little bit of blood.
It's bleeding into
this time.
Yeah, it's bleeding into a bowl and shit happens.
Yeah, I have to do a table every single fucking time.
We are going to collect every blood type and put it in that bowl.
Didn't we buy some blood vials last time?
Yeah,
somebody bought vials.
Empty vials.
No.
I have 60 of them.
Okay, great. Good to know.
Look forward to that.
Oh, no.
Table. What did we just beat? We can scrape some of that in it.
Every single table.
Sorry, not sorry.
You were then asked to go on another quest, and you started the journey to that quest.
And then we killed some stuff.
A random encounter, I believe there was, yes.
Yeah.
And I think we finished at the random encounter.
We think we did after that. Yeah.
And it was
what did we fight?
Wereboars.
Oh, there you go.
I did give you the items.
Yes.
So
I don't think I harvested blood yet.
And you haven't harvested the blood, no, specifically. I mean, are you asking that?
Yeah.
Do they have tusks?
I suppose we'll just go into the session then. No, I gave you 6 tusks, 3 great axes or so. I can't remember.
Oh, that's the wrong chart. This one. Yes, you did.
Okay.
No, you gave us 3 great axes, 6 tusks, and 3 leather armors.
Yeah.
That's all we've got.
Yeah. No, that was it.
Yeah.
Have we lost our small child in the woods somewhere then?
Did you have a small child?
Oh, he was about 16. He was young.
What are you talking about?
Aiden.
Oh, Aiden.
Yes.
Oh, right. 17. Yeah. He's still with you. Technically.
He's just sort of behind us a bit.
He's put it on as a visible cloak, essentially.
Okay.
Well, he had it on. He did say take it off, but sake of breathancy, he for this session will have an invisible cloak on.
Yes.
And he forgot to take it off.
Yeah.
Wander around.
Yeah.
And he's just
So
following us
every
and
once in
seeing
a while you hear some awkward mumbling, but you'll just assume it's the wind or something.
Yes. Yeah, sweet.
Right. Okay. So as the battle has died down, you're all sort of like trying to get your bearings back again. As you're all sort of like saying, right, maybe we should all go back to sleep. I can't remember who was on watch.
I think it was me, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it was. I failed.
Yeah, so it was your watch, and then it was going to be, I think it was going to be Aiden's watch next, but obviously he's not here, so I'll just roll for him. But that won't come up. As you're all sort of like settling down and trying to like wind down from the battle, all of you have got radios on you except for Kira. There is static noise coming through your radio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
It's in my ear, correct?
Yeah. You've all got little headpieces.
What the hell is that coming back?
Doesn't sound good. Say that.
I like it given a headpiece.
He hasn't made you a radio.
I haven't made you a radio yet,
Yeah.
unfortunately. It's the one thing I've got to do.
Yeah.
You just see me holding this to out of my ear. Ooh! What's it doing?
Double key it.
You hear a voice, sort of like, it's a female voice as well.
Saying.
Roll perception.
Ooh. Because it's bad static, I'm guessing.
Yeah, very bad static.
I've taken it out of my ear, so I don't get roll perception here.
13.
You can all roll perception if you want.
I've taken it out of my ear.
Have you taken it out?
I'm listening into the opening of my bag of holding.
So you're not actually. Wait, so you.
I still haven't equipped it.
Right,
I
so
literally just dumped it.
you recognise the voice, but you can't put your finger on who it is.
Okay.
Words that are coming out of it. There is the word danger, rift, and large.
Key back to it. Repeat.
You get the same words back again.
What is this?
Roll perception to see if I can actually hear the name.
11.
Begins with an A.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Gonna put my
Who have we
earpiece
met?
back in.
Who have we met that begins with an A? I don't think we have.
Have you met anybody with... Is it somebody on the other side of the refugees?
Potential.
You have met someone, haven't you?
Aetherius is the god.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the god, I guess.
You haven't
That's
met
what
them
I
though.
guess...
Yeah, no, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying that that's a potential person.
We have,
Amy.
yes, true.
Mm.
Of course, how could I fucking forget?
You're
We're her bitch.
yeah.
I'm just trying to find if there's any other names on my list of notes.
Kira's going to be looking around confused as to how you guys are just talking to almost to yourselves.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
It's like, what?
Is Avenia beginning with A or E?
A.
So there we go. There's another one of
So,
Avenia.
Avenia.
I'm going to pull my radio out of my bag of holding and show it to Kira. Look, we have these magic boxes that let us communicate with other people. And there's these headsets that make annoying noises. So they stay in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's just starting to come about in
That's all of the
My
people I've got
world.
noted down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Ish, yes.
That's all the people who I've got noted down, Stu.
No, okay.
Mm.
So yeah.
Ooh, so Amy, Avenia, Athena,
Just wanting to pop that down.
Hi.
Do it, yeah.
I don't know who that is. Who's Samurai? Somebody saying they're watching Titch in his own home.
Oh, sweet. Someone's
Yes.
watching me. Hello.
Because they can see your hands basically. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go. Do some hand gestures.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Derek sort of like chimes in and goes, that's the problem, isn't it?
It might be.
I mean, he's like, no, someone's come in.
Yeah, probably.
No, he's like,
Here?
he says, he tries to explain, rifts aren't divine in nature, so technically I shouldn't be able to sense them. However, this one is so gigantic, as in whatever's behind this rift, the area inside the rift is so gigantic that it's causing problems.
What could be on the other side?
Derek, can you sense the direction it is in?
Derek rolled a 15 and I don't know what, so it's probably fairly high, so he probably knows. He says it's whatever's on the other side of the rift is probably the same size as a continent.
Wow.
And he was just
Is it coming
That's
through?
huge.
yes, and he was like, it's currently opening right now. He said.
Can we stop it?
I mean, Derek sort of like thinks for a moment and goes, does anyone know any dimensional magic?
Nope, I certainly don't.
I got a
What's
stick
magic?
that makes things disappear. Does that work?
I don't think it works in
And
this.
the rift is gone.
Derek sort of goes, right, okay, I'll lead you to where it's about to open and see what happens. And he sort of like grabs you by the shoulders and like walks you about 20 to 30 feet out of the camp. And he goes, it's around here, but you don't see anything yet.
Okay.
I don't want to be stood here if a continent is going to...
Yeah, no, me. I want to kind of be as far away from here as possible.
Okay, how long will it take us to travel the distance of the continent moving forward?
He goes, no, it's like a rift, like, you know. So, like, it's going to go... And then it's going to go...
Danger, rift, large.
Danger, rift, large.
I say we just move on.
Well...
Do we have any way of contacting Amy?
No.
Well, Amy's trying to contact
Amy's
you.
the one interested in the rifts, isn't she?
Sorry?
Amy's interested
Yeah,
in
she
this.
is. Yeah.
So actually saying it would be a good idea.
Yeah, how do we get in touch with her then? Shout really loud, Amy!
So,
Amy!
No, we get in the
to see if I
magical
can see
circle and go,
anything.
we summon the
Yeah.
Around the pentagram. We summon you, Amy.
Anybody helping with this?
What are you
Sure.
doing?
Okay, I want to check.
Do it.
Oh, that's a 19. And the other one's an 18.
Oh, fuck.
What dice?
That's shit hard. Mine
Yeah,
suck.
lots, plenty, perceptions plus 8, so 20, 26?
So yeah, all I can say is suddenly you feel like something's about to happen. It's probably not going to happen directly, but it's probably going to happen probably in the next 20-30 seconds.
I am going to step to one side, and that one side will be about 20 feet back that way.
All of a sudden then, it feels like a small rumbling in the ground, like it was like a small earthquake, basically, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's close.
Uh-oh.
And then static again, you hear more static, and then all you hear is, oh shit.
Oh shit.
But it's like the oh shit is quite clear, so wherever like the static is like partially
Shouting oh shit or just oh shit?
just like quietly whispering, going oh shit.
I am going to.
But
say,
it's a male voice this time.
And
So,
a male voice.
Yeah.
It's a male voice.
Yeah.
Through the radio we're hearing.
Yes.
Oh shit.
No shit? I reply with?
And all you hear back is a reply. I'm not here. There, like innit.
Oh god, it's not.
Harold?
Put Amy back on Harold. Harold, find Mummy.
Amy's kind of dealing with the after effects of the rift right now.
What happened?
It's opening.
Yes, we've guessed that.
Well done,
What's opening?
If you say a bottle of whiskey, Darren.
The rumbling starts up again, but this time it's heavier. Like as in, like it's quite like shaking ground, like you're trying to find yourself right now. Like.
What can we do about a rift?
Go through it.
Nope.
Wait to see what comes through.
We'll see what comes through.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what comes
And right where you're standing, you were standing in the general area. You didn't give you the exact location.
And I moved 20 foot away.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You didn't
I
specify.
said I was
Alright,
moving
okay.
away.
So where Derek is.
Derek! Don't kill Derek! We killed Derek with bones!
The air is sort of like crackling, and it looks like there's like a fuchsia in the air, basically.
Derek,
come here.
Derek.
He says, "No, it's all right. Like, if we just, it's not gonna kill us or anything."
It might, so come here.
I mean, he's like, I've not seen rifts before, man.
No,
but...
and nor have I, and I don't know what's going to happen, so come here.
And they are equally beautiful from a distance. Safe distance.
Yeah, that.
So he sort of like steps back 5 or 10 feet, and then the future's just getting larger and larger. At this point, it's like about 10-15 feet in the air, just going like this.
Amy?
Help! Just like, hello? Anybody on the other side of the rift?
And then the future's sort of like opening now. Yeah. And everyone roll a strength check.
Oh, don't give me strength.
We are not a strong group.
I rolled an 18.
I give you a bet for
17.
God's sakes.
Oops.
It's just. Oh yeah. Did I?
I rolled alright.
Did you attune to it?
I can't remember. Yes, I did. I took off my ring of 9 shielded for it. But
Hi guys, the Titch vendor. Oh, your food's ready.
That's food for me.
Yeah. Food, glorious food.
And that's yours as well.
Oh, is it? That should be here.
So that's a 19 for me, Stu. 19.
17.
17. So 17, 10, 14 was his?
Is it strength shave or strength check?
There's a 17 showing on the dice.
Oh, alright, okay. So you did
19 if it's a check, 23 if it's a save.
So you two fail, you two succeed, and I almost got to roll to Aiden. No, Aiden's failed. He got that one.
Oh no.
So he's probably in a worse position, but nobody can see it.
It's right. If he goes down, we can help, right?
I hadn't even thought about that. Oh wait, no, you can't see the foods because yeah, exactly. We are not. We do not sponsor anyone.
We are not sponsored by anyone, you should say.
But equally, if people do want to sponsor us, we are looking for options.
In the first season bit of Critical Role, in the early days, they get sent a lot of pizza and food by people, and I'm just like so jealous.
That's what we can aim for.
We could aim for free food. That is a goal.
Really good starting point.
That is a goal in life.
Get people to send us food for playing D&D.
Is this yours?
That's where life is at.
Looks like yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not stuffed crust.
I wouldn't have stuffed crust on Pizza Hut. Are you mad? I'll wait for Titch to get back and then we'll carry on.
Then this thing's going to
But our internets keep going up and down. So I'm not sure if it's actually going through on the street itself. So. Hello from the other side. What are you doing?
I was going to hold in but see.
Nobody said anything. They've just said hi so far, so I'm not even sure if they're No. Now the frames are dropping like crazy. They're dropping the bomb, yo, as the kids say.
Which kids?
I don't know many kids.
I
Thank
think
God.
you are a little bit out of touch with today's youth.
Who were we in touch with, sorry?
I saw a really fascinating news report about how children are setting fire to certain coloured wheelie bins to get high off fumes. That's a whole new level of desperation.
Wow. Oh, how they've changed. Mine would be just cheers a big bottle of cider, let's go to the dunes.
Yeah, white lightning.
Done. Never again.
Wow.
And then I grew up.
Do you want to do yours?
My food?
Yeah.
Oh, no, right now.
No?
No.
Sorry.
I was the sad kid and I played with Pokemon cards.
Congratulations, you nerd.
Yeah. Oh, I always have been a nerd.
Fair. I grew into it about 10 years ago.
You did not hear the thing that I'm opening, which we are not sponsored by.
Pepsi, what?
What?
However, if Pepsi do,
I would fucking do mad things to them for it, because Pepsi.
I don't. Actually, I do want to know, but I won't.
Not right now.
No. Right, okay, so 6.
Yeah.
10.
17.
Depends if it's a strength check or a strength save.
Strength check.
Then it's 19.
And Aiden rolled a nat 1. But he's invisible.
that's fine. That's got to give him advantage on certain things.
So everyone that rolled below a 14, you were pulled towards the rift by about 2 or 3 feet. Everyone roll a perception.
Oh, fuck. 3.
No, okay.
25.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. 14.
Yeah.
Nice.
Perception, yeah?
Yeah.
20.
Everyone that rolled above an 18, you hear.
I didn't.
Everyone that rolled above an 18, you hear a nervous mumbling followed by something falling over but not seeing what it is. So
It's Aiden falling over.
if you had that one, so like
Yeah.
Derek. Oh, I didn't even roll for Derek, and he's standing right next to it. Oh shit! Roll higher than a 14. That one. Not joking.
Well, Derek dies and
No, he's pulled into the rift.
pulled into it.
What?
Yeah.
Don't kill Derek. Don't let us lose Derek. We lose our, like...
That's our main source of income.
We've got a good stockpile.
Derek, you just hear Derek go, oh, this is something new, isn't it? As he's pulled.
We'll always remember you, Derek.
Well, I guess we're going in after him.
I don't want to go into that thing.
Mmm, delicious.
I'm watching me too.
Well, technically you can't see his mouth. All you see is his hands. So all you see is just like a...
How to entertain idiots.
I guess I'm gonna go and try and get Derek.
Everyone roll strength check again.
Oh,
Yay.
Roll strength.
While I eat another piece of chicken that is not anything related to a company.
Yours is
It's a
better.
cocktail, that's an 11.
Mine's straight rolls. Was it a strength check?
Hmm.
Oh, I got +1 on that.
No, you've got 0.
+1.
You've not.
How would I have +1?
Check, not safe.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
9.
9.
Who rolled above a 14? Nobody rolled above a 14? You rolled above a 14.
Uh-oh.
I'm going in.
And who rolled below a 5?
Oh, no. Not that bad.
No. So everyone that below was a 14, yet again another 1 or 2 feet towards the rift. You were all about 20 feet, so right now you're being pulled about 5 feet closer to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek's in there.
Derek's gone. Oh, for all those paying attention, Aiden's gone as well.
Oh, no. I guess we are going in.
I'm going to shout and see if they can hear me.
Nothing.
Well, crap.
Nice knowing you.
Aiden's got a radio. You there, dude?
You hear a ruffled rumbling going, yeah! I don't know what would... No, Aiden would be more...
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, is there so...
Yeah.
What's it like over there?
I see trees, lots of trees.
Of green?
It's very green, yes, I like green. Oh no, it's Derek.
Red roses too?
But he'll be chiming in as well.
Yeah, you hear Derek in the background going, oh my god, there's a squirrel!
Oh god, he's gonna Lenny again. I guess we're going
This
in
one
after.
I'll call Chuck.
And you hear a scream of a squirrel flying through the air.
Aiden, any way of getting back? I know his name.
Aiden,
He's, I've forgotten his name.
It is he.
Kai.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kai.
Well, first thing we see is Kai. He's sort of saying something along the lines of he can see the rift, but as he puts his hands out to it, it's sort of like rejecting him because of the force pulling in. So it's basically a vacuum, and the force is pulling out. So it's basically
So it's a one-way rift.
well, if you were strong enough, no, I'm alright. If you were strong enough, in theory, you'd probably be able to push past it. But obviously, yeah, he's not strong enough. Oh, Derek.
Is Derek stronger?
Derek's not strong enough.
If they're not, I'm not.
If they're not, I'm not.
Everyone roll another strength check.
12!
Oh, 15!
It's still lower than 14.
21.
Can I just grab onto him? At this rate, bollocks. I could just...
Anyone roll above 20?
No.
Those that rolled above 12.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on 12.
Okay. This time the pull is significantly stronger. So the only person that hasn't moved at all so far has been Warwick. The three of you have been pulled another 10 feet, so you're like 5 feet to the rift now.
I'm gonna walk in the other direction.
Like away from the rift. Roll a strength check.
I'm gonna change dice because you're a bit AIDS tonight. Oh, 13.
No, you
Yeah,
literally
no.
stand in place.
It's like
you're
walking
like
into the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Alright, well. Fuck it. Bye, guys. Whoosh. Jump straight through.
Right. We'll get you in a minute when everyone else is through.
When everyone else is too.
You know what? After seeing so many people go in, Kira's just gonna get all kind of excited and just jump in. It's like, this is too many people now.
Shit.
Ladies first.
Wee!
You'd have to you'd have to shout because you're about 15 feet away.
Ladies first.
Oh, sod it. In we go.
Okay. So
I'll run directly after her.
Okay. So what you find is when you go through the rift, it's sort of like a large like canopy of trees. It's a combination of a jungle and forest.
Are we in the Feywild?
Roll perception.
I'll help.
Would anyone
Ooh.
actually? Anyone know?
I would know.
You would know.
Surely.
Yeah, you would know.
What about...
Oh,
Well,
natural
Kira.
1 or an 11. I'll take the 11. 12.
I got 22.
You're dead to me.
I guess I'll just chuck it down. Yeah, plenty. 23.
You're not in the Feywilds.
Not in the favourites.
Maybe in the Feywilds.
Yeah, and you've never been to the Feywilds, but
No,
based
why
off descriptions, it looks like something similar to the
Didn't we
Feywild.
see the Feywild through the other portal?
Yeah,
That was a staple portal. This is different.
Yeah.
This is a rift.
I think these two.
Yeah, no, but we're here now.
These two looked through it. You didn't though, because they had the glasses to look through it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we did, didn't we? And we've still got those.
Yeah.
Quick, put them on.
The rift
I need
glasses.
to look for them.
Yeah, it's just looks like a
Um,
canopy. It's like a jungle. You're in your element.
So it's just literally we're just in a forest.
Yeah.
Just a random forest.
No.
We don't see anything else in that perception check.
Derek's running around aimlessly after all the little animals.
Derek, still.
Leave the butterflies
Derek,
alone.
stop. We don't know where we are. We need to figure it out before you start destroying things.
I'll destroy. I want to hug them.
Alright, before you start hugging things.
Alright, he says. He sort of like slows down for a minute and sort of like then sits down and now he's just picking flowers.
Don't pick flowers either.
One of the flowers starts screaming.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Don't pick anything. Just don't touch anything.
He's like,
We don't know where we
I've
are."
never heard a screaming flower before. Heard of screaming cows. That happened recently.
We could do with the screaming cow right now.
Yeah.
Remember, brings all the boys to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours.
I really don't know what to do with this. We're in the middle of some random forest on some
They're in the
random...
middle of nowhere, but as you're looking around, the rift is like slowly closing as well.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh shit. I guess I am gonna go hunt for my radio.
Which
in
way's
my
north?
bag.
You're still on it. Oh,
I should be able to tell.
yeah. You know which it's north. It's north.
It's that way.
Prior
Alright,
to
okay.
the rift closing, I am going to try and tell Amy exactly what has just happened, if she can hear. Oh, Harold.
Harold is like, but he sounds quite distant now. No static, but it sounds fairly distant. And he's like, the rift's closing now.
Yeah, we're on the wrong side of it.
That's a problem, that is.
Any ideas?
Amy's just come back and she says whoever's doing this is probably intentional because rifts don't normally do this sort of thing. So somehow somebody is manipulating a rift, which is probably not possible.
Okay.
Probably, he says.
Yay.
But you hear Amy in the background going. It sounds like she's crunching numbers or something. Like as in, like she's doing mathematical equations in the background. And then you hear in the background, she says, she said, oh, I'll try and get you out at some point, but obviously I don't. This is why I hired you, to find out more about this. I mean, I would have liked it an easier way, but
so
this
we're
was-
exactly where you want us to be.
Yeah, she says it's been good luck, she says.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Any help?
If we ever speak to you in the future, we'll give you all the details. Thanks, Amy.
Oh, she says in I gave Aiden something before he left, so maybe you could use that, she says.
Which was?
She gave him a packed lunch, but she also gave him a statue
Ooh.
in the packed lunch.
In the packed lunch.
Yeah.
That was really crunchy packed lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aiden tried eating it and it tasted crap, so he threw it.
I hope not. I'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
But he hasn't mentioned it since that session because obviously he's probably forgotten. But he technically has it in his possession, basically.
Hopefully, unless he left it at the house. No?
She says it's a spell similar to contagion, but I augmented it, and then
Similar to what?
and then as she says that, the rift is completely closed and it's just dead noise now.
Oh.
Do you remember what she said?
No, say that bit again. I didn't catch it.
Is spell similar to contagion?
Yeah.
I haven't. But
That's not.
So
spell.
contagion is a level 5 or level 6 spell. Don't quote me. Basically, she puts an enchantment on a statue, or a clause, or a password, anything like that. Basically, you have to know the password or break it or whatever. You wouldn't know because she didn't tell you. Based on what you do to the statue, you can somehow instantly summon her to your location.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, well, let's get out of here with her, or drag her along with us,
or have a little look round.
or drag her along with us, because she'd love that.
I mean,
We got this. Yeah, let's have a look around.
Okay.
it would be more fun and
Yeah.
if we get into any real trouble, it would be handy to have a nice
The canopies are quite
to throw at
thick
people.
and quite thick and tall. So if anybody wants to have a look around, you probably either have to walk or maybe climb.
Would you like to talk to any trees? Just ask about,
Athletics check to climb up a tree.
general-
I suppose
Okay, what
I
is it?
could.
They're different trees.
What do trees have to talk about other than squirrel droppings?
22.
Yeah, you can get up a majority of a tree. It's about 20 feet or so.
I'll let you do this.
Yeah. Roll a perception when you get to the top then.
16.
Looking around, it's probably a mile or so of forested area that you're in. And you're sort of like bang in the middle.
Okay.
And then around, what you see is sort of like dead space, as in like it's just black. Except for right on the end of one of this forested area, there's like a small cave. Roll perception again.
22.
There is someone sitting in front of the cave.
Oh god.
Cave in person, I say, pointing in the direction.
You're 20 feet up in the air, they probably can't hear you.
Shut
We
it
have
down, I
radios.
guess. Yeah, we do.
No,
We have
yeah.
radio. That's why we have
God damn
radios. Plot point.
Can I shapeshift into a squirrel, perchance?
Sure.
Sure.
So one of your wild shape points are gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And can I? I'm gonna go up to the. Well, I'm gonna run up and scarp it to the other one and be like, "Hello."
I'm not sure how that's wild shape works, but.
I have to say.
I also can speak to because of my
You
the
speak
shepherd.
Oh, alright, okay. So
Yeah,
you just have
yeah.
general conversation.
Yeah.
You speaking
From a
squirrel.
role play point, I think Derek
You're not a
lost
small
his shit
beast as
about
well,
the drill
right?
turning into
You're not a
squirrel.
small
Yeah.
I can speak to you.
Cool.
You're a gnome. I'm a gnome. I know. I
So
know
the
small
squirrel's
beasts.
like, hey, what's up?
Oh, I'm in a new place and I have no idea where we are.
He says, oh, I was just created recently.
What?
You created? What do you mean?
Yeah, as in like, it's like, I'm not really that smart, but I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think squirrels are usually made by breeding.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I was made through breeding because I just suddenly appeared.
Well, I think I just had that in this place actually, but we came from somewhere else.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. And he
Nice
sort of
to
like has
meet
a squirrel hat.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
Soundstorm.
So what's around here then? This is very new to me.
Oh, well, there's some nuts every once in a while. He says there's obviously it's not indigenous to the sort of land that we're in, but I do like a good nut. He says.
You are a squirrel.
Alright. The world's just watching me die.
Yeah.
And
Well, your hands anyway.
Yeah.
so your hands die. Make it theatric.
So what do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna say, hey, so I'm gonna start climbing some trees and seeing what's around here. You wanna join me in climbing some trees? Do you wanna show me where you live? Do you wanna show me where things live? Livingness?
He says, well, I've just been made into existence, so I don't even know if I have any neighbours.
Did you get made today?
That's what you're inferring.
Wow. Let's go find you a home.
Okay, so those two will go off to a tree. Roll perception.
Sure.
Where the fuck are you going? God, never mind.
10.
Too late.
Yeah, you do after about a minute or two find a tree with like a little hole in
Oh,
it.
there we go.
Yeah. So all you three saw was two squirrels going, and then just all of a sudden walk off.
Do I see this? Because I'm up a tree.
You probably would have climbed down in the 2 minutes.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Would you have stayed up in the tree?
Well, I've got no reason to go down.
Okay.
Did you
What
have
are
any
the-
reason to stay?
No, but there's no point in me making the acrobatics or athletics check to go down.
And he breaks his neck.
That's why I'm saying I'm staying up.
But have you told them about the
Yeah,
cave
video.
and the person?
I guess we should go that way then.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Start
would know
climbing
nothing
through the
about
trees
this.
to that place.
Okay.
Alright,
Let's
Kira,
go.
we know where we're going.
Are you shouting this over to me while I'm in the squirrel tree?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around to my squirrel and I have to go now. Enjoy your new home.
Alright, I saw. Oh, I'm gonna fall off this chair. No, there's no chair. But I fell off this chair. No, never mind. I'm gonna eat this slice of pizza. Okay, bye.
Okay, I'm gonna scalp it down the tree and I'm gonna. I don't know who's gonna be closest to me, but I'm gonna scalp up someone's shoulder.
Well, I'm in a tree.
So it won't be you, because I'm getting off the tree.
Well, I'm going to walk through the trees towards the place that we're going.
Oh, cool. Now I'm gonna go down and get on someone's shoulder.
They'll be following you because you know the general location.
Okay.
After about 10-15 minutes,
Yeah, you call me, so I'm going to you.
Derek sort of like wants to touch you.
Oh no. Derek, no, no! I'm slapping his hand away as he's trying. No!
I'm giggling.
She's gonna be my new friend.
No, that's Kira. She's already a friend.
Yeah, but she's doubly my friend. I don't know what that is, but she's 2 times the thing.
Oh god.
Oh, Derek.
So they all start. You all start walking off. And
Yeah,
it's like 10-15 minutes. Eventually, you do get out of the canopy area. And like I said, this is the first time you're seeing it. It's like dead space everywhere.
So it is.
It's like a night
black.
sky basically everywhere.
I guess I jump down.
From the tree, they kind of have to follow you.
Yeah, I was climbing through the trees. I said this.
Okay. So when you get to the front of the cave, it's sort of like a slight hill up, and then all you see is sort of like this. It's just a cave, but there's nothing behind the cave. It's like I said, dead space. And in front of it, you see probably how do I describe him? Gentleman, probably in his about 20s to 30s,
Okay.
sort of sitting in sort of like an elegant chair made of like pine wood and like red leather. It's completely out of place in this area.
Yeah.
He's currently drinking a small cup of tea. He's currently wearing white with some with like fur inlay in it. And sort of like drinking this tea. He's wearing gloves as well, so it's all like matching fur inlay on the cuffs and sort of like gold trimmings on the side as well. He's also got it looks like natural coloured hair, but there's a slight pink tinge to it.
Huh. Well, you're in front.
So yeah, I'm thinking out of character, so...
he's sort of like, he's just minding his own business, drinking his cup of tea.
Hello.
He sort of turns to you and goes, "Oh, my guests have arrived. Lovely to meet you."
You brought us here?
I mean...
That was your rift?
I mean, yeah, I was curious to meet you all, and I finally met you all.
Wow.
Excellent.
Who are you?
It's lovely to meet you.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you. Great.
What do we call you?
I go by many names, he says.
You call you Jeff?
No, don't call me Jeff, he says.
Then what is your preferred?
I don't really know, he says.
What do people call you?
I just am, he says. So I suppose you can call me Fayt, I suppose. That's what some people call me.
Thanks.
Oh, that's a nice name. I say in school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, it is.
So you brought us here just to meet us?
Well, you've been using the tools that I've been providing you quite well, he says, so why not?
What tools?
This was yours?
I mean, who else do you think allows you to be touched by gods and do whatever you want?
Are you?
True. True, I guess fate have a hand in that.
Are you Moradin?
No.
Fate. Anthropomorphized fate, I'm guessing.
Which god is most linked to fate?
Zero, but not really. She's got the ability to somewhat manipulate fate, but not control fate
You
itself.
linked it to Zero in any way?
No, not really. I've been observing for a while, and that was the first ever creation that was able to interact with me. It was quite interesting to have a conversation with someone after millions of years, he says. Other than you guys, of course. Oh, and Avania.
When did you speak to Ivania?
250 years ago.
When they disappeared.
Anyway, I brought you all here because I've been observing and I just want to be involved a bit more. I just want to have a little bit of fun, he says, just to observe, see how well you do, you know.
Yeah, any
Okay.
handy hints you could give us?
So he says, right, so I made a little dungeon for you through the cave. It's just something little generic that I threw together in a day or two, he says.
Okay.
So here's the deal. There's a couple of parts to it. Depending on how quickly you do it, there'll be more parts, he says. It's one of those sort of things that I can just switch on and off, he says.
Great.
That sounds like fun. What do we get?
Not death.
He says, so one of the rules are, because this is an alternate reality that I've essentially made, if you leave here with an item, you'd probably destroy the reality that you go with the item with. So say, for example, if you take anything from here and you walk back to your original plane, it would probably be destroyed or implode on itself.
Oh, brilliant.
So I can't give you anything physical, he says. However,
Derek, don't touch anything.
he's still looking at the squirrel.
Good.
He says, however, I can give you a gift that's not physical, and that would be a reward where you would each be able to ask me one question.
So essentially a wish.
Not
Not quite a wish, but a wish.
It would be more knowledge, he says, more than a wish. I mean, I won't be able to give you abilities or anything, but if you're seeking knowledge on things.
Is this question a one-time thing, or is it something that we can ask later?
It'd probably have to be now, because you're probably not going to be able to speak to me ever again, he says. The only reason why I've allowed this to happen is because you've been interacting with me on a subconscious level. Because what are the odds that suddenly two of you are touched, you start getting god weapons, and you've got a walking thing.
Don't call Derek a thing.
Derek,
It sounds
He's a
fair.
god toe.
Derek is still watching the squirrel. He's not paying attention. So yeah, Yes, there you go. He says, sort of walks to the side and goes, ta-ta.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're about to play the Hunger Games.
Essentially. So once we complete your fun dungeon of death, you're gonna send us home, yeah?
After the question, he says.
Yeah. But I just want that out the way as not a question that we'll be asking later.
I mean, if you somehow meet me again, you could ask me later, but I can't guarantee you'll meet me again.
No, I know, but after this dungeon, I don't want the "Are you sending us home?" question to be my question. I'm just trying to get all the information I can.
Oh no, I'm not one of those bitchy people. He says.
Okay.
I mean, there is some leeway. He says.
What are we going to expect in there?
Fun, he says. Well, fun for me. Not sure about you.
I just walking into the cave.
I just want to test you. He
I'm
says.
gonna follow.
Let's go.
Should we check to see if there's anything dangerous about this place?
Yeah, shall we check if there's anything dangerous
she's
about this?
Still
place?
saving the squirrel.
Let's
Yeah,
say it's gone.
why
If you're a squirrel, there's probably a great deal that's dangerous for you.
Things that can kill you 101, everything. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get in there. Let's go.
Yeah.
As you're all walking in one by one, Derek is not still paying attention to the squirrel, but Fayt touches Derek for a second, and the moment he touches Derek like recoils, like he does not, like he just pushes his hand away.
Derek.
What's wrong, Derek?
Says this just felt funny, he said, and he just continued walking away.
In what way funny?
He just seems to be walking into the cave.
I've not clicked on to what's going on.
Is he no longer obsessing over Squirrel Kira?
He stopped obsessing over you and is more concerned about just getting away from this person.
Weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna scarper off your shoulder and go onto Derek's shoulder.
Okay.
Oh god.
Derek's not paying attention now, he just wants to
Oh no.
get this over and done
Go
with.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get on with this. Let's go.
Right, so there's a set of stairways. Not technically.
Yes, technically.
Yeah.
Ooh, shiny, do shiny.
No, this is private info.
So you walk down these set of stairs, very generic. It looks like he probably wasn't lying when he said he threw this to get together in a day or two.
Yeah, I'm going to be really
are the
cautious
stairs-
around these stairs.
Are the stairs really buggy?
No, they're physically there.
I'm still going to be cautious around stairs. I've had bad
Yeah.
experience.
Roll strength check.
Oh no.
All of us?
No, just her.
I'm being really careful.
Well, you tried it, not me. You tested Fate and he's tested you.
I said I was being careful because I've had bad experiences with stairs. That's a 13 plus 1, 14.
Yeah, Fate are fine.
And I'm being super careful.
Yeah.
Okay? Nobody dies this time.
So you go down the stairs, and there's like 3 doors in front of you, and they're about 30 or 40 feet apart. There's one directly in front of you, and then another 2 either side, about like 30 to 40 feet.
Okay. So the doors.
Yeah, they're made out of just plain wood. The handle, funnily enough, is metal, so it's like natural.
Proper handles.
Like a proper pulley handle.
Oh.
Left hand door, off I go.
Left door.
Mm-hmm.
Always go left.
Okay. Are you going to open the door?
Yes, that's why I said off I go.
Listen at the door first. Don't just go through it, man.
Just going straight through.
Oh god.
Check the traps, boys. Check the traps.
I'm going straight through the door.
Oh, no.
I need to get my.
I'm going to watch and see what happens.
Yeah. Oh god. Uh-oh.
What's that one?
As you open the door, you hear like So for you three, it sounds like somebody's over the radio, but it's not coming through your radio. So it sounds basically, for players' sake, it sounds like there's a speaker in this room, basically.
Yeah.
And you suddenly hear a speaker. There's like a female voice, very. I want to say snooty. What's the word I'm looking for? Even pretentious. I may as well just do the voice. Oh my god, there's like 2 in here. Like 2 things and 2 things. I'm going to say the number 2 again, and then I'm going to stop. And then the voice just stops. And
Following behind you.
then you walk in, you will find roll initiative.
Oh. +7.
I'm just looking for. No, then you already.
Call it 16, I think.
Okay.
Do you want to do it again?
That's not too bad.
Do it again.
2, 7, 14, minus 1, 15, 13.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Roll it again.
I will.
9.
I need to get. Do you have a pen I can borrow that?
Pencil?
Pencil, yes.
I'll have something to write with. Thank you.
Ooh, shiny.
What is your dex? Okay, Warwick.
22.
How high is your dex?
My dex is +5.
Okay. Garville.
I'm at 13.
Okay. Ty.
9.
Okay. And Kira.
10.
Roll for Derek. 15 and 0 plus 15. And Aiden is nowhere to be heard or seen. Okay, so in the room you find. I'm trying to cover up the name. These.
That's okay.
That doesn't look very
Can I have a closer look, Sue?
And
I won't look at the name.
this is where he reveals the name and goes, by the way, it's this.
God, they look horrifying.
I'll have you roll nature checks to see if anybody
What's
knows
the
what they are.
room? 14? Yeah, 14.
Oh my god, why?
9?
How big is the room? Room size.
It's about 20 by 20, so it's not that large.
It's a squeeze then.
Yes.
Door here?
So you've walked. No, you went through the left door, didn't you? So left door here. And then there's a door there, door there.
Trying to
So
show
that's-
Titch.
Yeah, so this is what you see.
That's the room that we were originally in.
No,
Yeah.
this
this
is
is
the
the room you're in now.
We
Oh.
come in this door.
Cool. Yeah.
So I'm in here.
Ooh. Okay.
For the sake of the stream.
Oh, for the sake of the stream, we'll just look at the stream.
No, don't! Isn't that what you assholes?
Look away from the name.
It's all there, isn't it?
Didn't look at the name. Obviously
God,
didn't.
There's 2 of these here.
There's 2 of them
Yeah,
in
2
there.
of them.
Okay, right.
Whereabouts?
That's
where I am. I came in.
they would be at the end here.
After the encounter on the
I
last
would
session,
say
did
I
we get
maybe-
a rest?
I'll say for his previous yes.
Okay, nice.
Cool.
Because you are halfway through a long rest, but let's just
Yeah.
say entering the portal.
I'll take it.
Yes. Fate gave you a free rest.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay, because Pocket Universe.
Yeah.
He's gone.
No.
Pocket Universe, you're all at full strength.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
That's
that's just saying in my inventory. That's not going anywhere.
So, are we all ready? He's listening to you.
Is the monster actually asking us if we're ready?
Oh no, we rolled initiative.
Yeah.
They look aggressive. Warwick, you're up first.
Someone had to say
What do I know
big
about them
word.
with a 14 on my nature check?
They're humanoids. They.
Hand crossbow out, shoot number 1.
Why do you want to shoot them,
Number
not
one.
ask them questions first?
Because I don't think like that.
Oh god.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll do that. Third. 10 damage. Piercing. Well, magical, for the purposes of resistances.
Oh, it is magical.
Yeah.
10.
Second shot with sharpshooter. Never mind, that's nat 1.
Yeah.
Move up. Gonna shoot off again with crossbow expert. 17 to hit with sharpshooter.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Hit.
That is 23 damage, magical.
23.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be. Okay.
Key point to flurry of blows.
Yeah.
First punch is 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you gave me that belt.
I did. So your fists used dex.
They are counted as finesse, so I can use dex or strength.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So 15 damage.
Yes.
That's another 30 to hit.
32 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I've got plus 12 with my fist, with my unarmed currently shoe. And that is 20 damage.
Yeah.
And that was all on number 1.
Okay. Yeah. I've knocked it up.
Bonus action used, movement used, action used. Yep. Good.
It is their turn now. Number 1 will number 1 will sort of like, she looks fairly damaged.
She looks out.
So
Okay.
number 1 will sort of like do hand gestures with her hand like she's casting a spell.
Ooh.
And then suddenly it looks like she doesn't disappear, but she goes kind of see-through.
Okay.
Huh. So she's invisible-ish?
You can still see her, but
She may be untouchable.
Yes.
and then number 2 will
I should have done that. It's my bad.
attack Dan.
Okay.
Ooh. Invisible.
Does 20 hit?
No.
Okay. She will then also disappear. Well, not disappear, but
Like I said, I should have done something. I forgot to spend an extra key point.
it's Derek's turn.
Ooh, what's Derek gonna do? Yeah, still having a rave over that.
Let's see what he's been doing.
What's Derek doing?
Let me read and see what he can do. Right. He is going to cast Fire Shield on himself. Do I have a... Oh, we have no counters for Derek. I'm gonna borrow this. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I think then his turn now.
Cool.
Then it is Garfield's turn.
Oh, me. I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna throw Tasha's Hideous Laughter at number 1.
As you aim for the creature,
Yeah.
nothing happens.
I would be a squirrel still, so I'll probably be on Derek.
Yeah.
On Derek.
Which one's Derek at the minute?
No. Oh, so spell hasn't affected her.
At all. It's
Oh.
literally, it's like you target that area or target the actual
That
creature
thing, yeah.
and nothing happens.
Oh, that's not good. So I don't like what these girls look like. So I thought, let's do a spell. That'll hurt. Unlike Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Bollocks. I'm gonna shoot number 1 then.
Try.
I like that. Try. 11 plus slots. 11 plus 10 puts it on 21.
The bullet flies through.
Yeah, I thought it would. Does any form of damage happen to it? Because of course I've got the fire and lightning.
No.
So it literally just passes through. How does it pass through? Does it pass through like smoke or?
It's like it just goes straight through.
Okay, so it doesn't like part in any way.
No.
No. Okay. Ooh. Well, I got nothing, guys. I've tried, and I'll stay where I am.
That would be then Kira's turn.
Okay. I'm a squirrel at the minute. I guess I'm gonna have to shape out of being a squirrel.
So use your action to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And can I move a little bit, I suppose? Though I'm probably going to get a attack opportunity. Nope, I'm just going to stay there. I'm just staying there. No longer a squirrel, unfortunately.
Okay. That is your turn, is it?
Yeah.
Ty's turn then.
Attempt to cast Bane on the 2 of them.
Go straight through.
Straight in.
Yeah.
I guess stay there. And that's me.
That will be Warwick's turn.
Hold my action to attack them when they materialise again.
Sure.
No movement.
Okay.
Bonus action
Yeah.
will be. Just read up on these.
We missed something. Even spells have passed through. I fear magic missile would as well.
Right. Those.
We've tried doing physical damage, we've tried doing magical damage, what's left?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't try doing magical damage. It was more.
You tried to. You
Magical
used.
effect.
You did vicious.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Yeah, and that
And
does.
it just-
Like I said, I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna hold my action. I'm not gonna use my bonus.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna wait with my action.
Is that your turn then?
Yeah, holding my action to attack them when they materialise again.
It's their go. They are both going to cast sleep.
Hang on a second. Out of material form.
Yes. No, in material form.
So they materialise.
No. Oh, they're ethereal right now.
Yeah, I thought they were
No.
magical weapons.
6.
Yeah.
3, 9.
I've got magic weapons. It's just that
Yeah.
I didn't know if I could hit them or not.
No, I know. I agree. In character, we wouldn't.
is just attempting to hit them, isn't it?
Hit them with physical, yeah.
25. So 25 or 28 is
How big's the area for street?
20 feet. So they're trying to target you 3 here.
So not
Can I have everyone's HPs, please?
53.
41.
41
43.
and
How did I get them all?
37.
so you're the lowest.
Hmm.
So Kira falls asleep.
Oh.
And then everything else is fine.
Ooh.
And then that's their turn.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Then it is Derek's turn.
What can you do?
Just asleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep standing.
It's a skill to learn.
Derek is trying to think what he can do.
Hold his turn until they materialise, and then it done.
Right, okay, so in theory that would work.
Uh-oh.
But then, oh no, but 5 shield isn't con, so we're fine on that. Derek is going to cast Suggestion. And he's going to suggest them to come out of ethereal form.
Nice, yeah, good. I like that. That's good.
So, let me just see what the DC on Suggestion is.
It would be his spellcasting DC.
Yeah, but oh, would it? But what would the? I'm asking the saving throw basically. I think it's Wisdom, but don't quote me.
Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard,
5
I like that.
E Suggestion. Come on. The DC is a Wisdom save, so they both make Wisdom save. Both fail.
Ooh.
Okay, and that is his
Do your
turn.
thing.
They are.
They seem to be affected because they're still they're not physically there anymore, but they can if they're able. He saw them cast a spell, so obviously they can they have to verbally do something to cast a spell.
Okay.
So he used a spell to verbally control them rather than.
Okay, and did they come out of ethereal?
No, but they seem affected by the spell,
Okay.
as in they can't do it on. They can't. They have to do it on their turn.
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
So another action, another turn.
Kira. Oh, you're asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and wake up. Is there a thing for that?
No roll. You'd have to be. Someone has to walk up to a shaker.
Oh
basically.
damn. Okay.
Ty.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up. Ty.
Literally in this case.
I guess for now I'm going to move in and attempt to wake up our sleepy squirrel.
Yeah, it's just an action, so she wakes up.
Yeah, I'm not. I turned out being a squirrel last time before I got sent to the land of sleep.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Horrocks go.
Hold my action again to wait for them to materialise before hitting them with my longsword.
No, it's Warwick and Nighthawks, then Derek's and Garfield's. Did you not have a turn?
Didn't.
Oh, you didn't. Sorry, you're after
It's
Derek.
alright. I think mainly I'd hold my turn, see what happens.
Okay.
Whereas holding your action, you have to do movement
Yeah.
attempt bonus now. You don't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
movement
no,
bonus.
yeah, it's literally I'm staying where I am and holding the action for something to happen. Need to define what. For them to do something.
Okay. Warwick held his action. Isn't their turn? They're gonna materialise out again.
Okay. Yep, my action is now resolved.
All at the same time then. 'Cause,
You do your attacks first. I'll do mine after.
first one is 27.
Which one are you hitting?
Number 2 this time.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah. Fire and lightning. Do you need all the damage together or separate?
I just need to know the piercing.
You just need to know piercing.
Yeah.
Okay, so all together then. 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 in total. 6, 7, 14 of it is piercing. That's the first hit. Second is a 14.
Misses.
Okay. And that's everything I can do because essentially
And
it's
Warwick?
a bonus.
You have your action to do?
Yeah, I'm going to attack with Trum's sword.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
Just hits. Which one are you hitting? One. I'm assuming.
Yeah, the same one. 15 damage.
Is that... Oh no, they're magical, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, 31. Yeah.
And second attack. That's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, Jesus.
16 damage.
Yes. Yes, Queen.
That hit.
And then, yep, carry on. That's just using the long sword.
That was their turn. They had to use an action to get out. They look...
Unarmed is probably better, but whatever. Wanted to use the sword.
Derek's turn. He's just going to go up to number 2 and just start wailing on it.
I think he's just punching, if I'm honest.
No, he's using air blades. They're swords of ether. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
18 plus 9, so that's going to hit.
So essentially we always see from his sort of hands are 2 air blades.
So
Nice.
16,
Like that.
16 damage. So that would be 57, and then he's going to attack again. 19, so again.
I thought to use a keyboard again. Because I'm an
13.
idiot.
So
74.
Oh, I can do it on my actual turn.
Does he have a bonus action? What do you can do? Nope, that's his turn.
Yeah, next turn.
Garfield again.
me,
No,
I'm going to aim for the number 2 again and hit it.
Okay.
A 28.
Yeah.
7. 2, 7, 14. 19 piercing.
Yeah.
3 fire, 2 lightning. Second shot is a natural 20.
Yeah, so yeah, correct.
Yeah, how are we doing crits?
Roll the normal damage and then double it.
So what I roll, I
And then
double.
double, yeah.
Okay. Does my damage plus get doubled as well?
No.
Just roll.
It's just the roll.
Okay. So 7. Oh my fuck.
That's unfortunate.
2 natural 8s.
Oh, they're 8s. That was
As unfortunate for you.
As 1.
16, 2 16s are 32.
Yeah.
Plus
Is that
7.
piercing?
Yeah. Plus 7 for the piercing.
So that's 30. 32 odd 7 is 39.
39.
Okay, so yeah, 5 days.
That's a hit. 1 fire, 2 lightning.
So that's double load.
2 fire, 4 lightning.
So that is 6. So yeah, 34. Yeah.
And my third shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a thing that I haven't done yet. I'm gonna spend a grit point
Yes.
and use violent shot. Essentially, it is. It adds 2 to the to my misfire score. So essentially, I misfire on a 3.
Okay.
And then I add an extra die of damage.
Oh, okay.
Would that double my? Would that add an extra die of damage to them as well?
As in, no.
No, it
Well,
would be
your
base
attack,
damage.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, gotta check. 18 plus 10, 28. Yeah. So extra D8 in there. Why didn't I do that just now? Cocked. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 piercing.
Yeah.
4 lightning, 2 fire. It's gotta be dead, right?
Nope.
Fuck.
Oh my days.
Damn. Sorry?
These things are tanky.
Yeah, good. I like that. Damn. And as a bonus,
Yeah.
I will reload my gun.
Okay.
Done.
Kira's turn. She's awake.
I'm in a cave, aren't I?
You're in a room.
So is there any stones on the floor?
There's no loose stones, but it's made out of stone.
I wanted to use magic stone. I pick up pebbles and lob it at them.
Roll perception is a free action.
That's not going to happen as an 8.
You see one pebble.
There's nothing else I can do, so can I try and hit it with the bloody pebble?
Yeah.
I'm going to beat it with magic and see if it hits.
Is it essentially shillelagh, is it? Or?
No, she enchants up to 3 pebbles, I believe, and then she can throw them, and they do 1d8 damage per throw.
Oh, that's pretty
1d6.
cool, I like that.
1d6.
Plus spell mod. So
Nice.
that is... is it 13 to hit?
No.
Nope.
Ouch.
Don't know.
Okay.
And that's the one stone gone. Well, that was fun.
Well, it was a cantrip, so it's free, so it's fine.
Yeah, I have nothing else to do. I'll
Oh,
just...
nice.
Yeah.
Ty?
Can I catch the pebble? Can I catch the pebble to pass back?
It's technically
Yeah,
magically enchanted.
I can actually get someone else to
Throw them.
Yeah.
Ah.
So,
Oh, nice.
You could carry around a bag full of rocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to find
Yeah, I
your
should
bag
do
as
that.
well.
Let's get your
Yeah.
bag full of rocks.
Yeah.
And just enchant them.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, well,
get
they
them
last for a
to
minute, I think, or something.
But putting all
enchantments.
our enchantments on it as well.
She can only enchant specifically pebbles.
Sure.
Yeah, it's pebbles.
You could get Derek to put them on.
But yeah, I can get you to throw it to 1d6 and then plus my mod. So yeah, you have a magic stone.
That's alright.
Did I catch it though?
Not well, you're busy, aren't you?
Like it would be my reaction.
You want to use your reaction to do that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Go on.
No, roll for it. Roll straight up dex.
Dex save, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 26.
Yes, you catch it.
I'm going to stay.
Yeah,
Nice.
catch, and I just catch it instead of them.
Nice.
Hit
And
it.
yeah, that's a
Okay,
bonus
with my
action as well, so
short
you'll be able to throw it as a bonus
Okay,
action.
so
Oh, first
which one you hit in?
Yeah.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Oh, number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Can I throw it as an action as part of the attack action?
I don't think I've
It just counts as a bonus action.
I don't even know what I'm
Yeah.
Still shiny.
So this. What am I even.
I'm just more
rolling for
thinking I
here?
can now
So you're
pass
rolling
it
to
back to you
hit
because
with
my
your-
bonus
with
action
your
I can
melee.
punch twice with.
Oh yeah, that could work.
So 7 add your
Yeah, there's
plus.
nothing else you can really do, to be honest.
Is in your weapons.
Attack bonus plus
I've got
9.
quite a
So
few
7
bonus
and
action
9
options.
is
I can
8,
either
16, so you just missed.
shoot
Just missed.
an additional
It's
time
17 would be.
or
Fair enough.
get all my attacks
you-
doing an extra
that's
D4
your
damage.
action.
I could use
So
lucky
there's
to
two
reroll that.
things there that are
You
pretty
could if you
good
wanted
as
to.
well
But
for my bonus
lucky.
action. So I'm
Okay.
thinking, I can pass it back
10.
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah,
and
you
can
did.
use it again.
So that's 1d6 plus 1d4 plus 1d4.
Yeah. Plus your whatever your dex is, I believe.
Yeah, my other bonus is spirit totems, but you can only do it once per short rest. So I
Oh.
could use it when I take a nap. See what's going on.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We generally take naps quite a bit because keep weights also
17?
resets on shorts.
You kill it.
Yeah.
So number 1 is dead.
Good job.
Nice.
Shiny. Good. Haha.
I've hit something now. Could I burn a key point to flurry of blows next one?
Yes.
You can still keep moving, basically.
Yeah. As long as you use your attack action, you can flurry your blows, basically.
Flurry of blows?
Yeah.
Burn a key
Hit
point.
it.
And I don't actually know. I've never done this before. What am I even doing?
So you take out a key point and you just roll 2 more attacks as unarmed attacks.
So they're 1d6, they're 1d4s, aren't they, for you?
It depends on level.
It's
Yeah.
14 plus 9 here I'm hitting.
Yeah.
And then it's 2d4, 1d6.
Nice. That's alright.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
These are your
11, 12.
punches. Oh yeah, you've got magic gauntlets
Yeah.
as well.
12.
12.
Yeah.
And again. 9.
To hit.
Oh no, to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 I'm hitting.
Yeah, okay. So 9 was it?
Yeah,
Okay. No.
that's me done.
Warwick's turn.
That's good damage. Should I throw a grenade in there?
I was just like, I mean, AC's high. I can probably dodge it.
You know what? I'm just going to keep
15.
punching.
And I think
Yeah.
probably
No,
the other
I'm just
one
going to lean
would be
into it
fine.
with punches.
Derek.
It's not AC. It's not an AC check.
Dex, isn't it? Oh,
It's
yeah.
a dex check.
22 to hit.
Jump
Yeah,
up.
it's
And then
dead.
18 plus 4.
It's got 3 HP left.
Yeah, I've got +9 on my damage.
Yeah, there you go. It's dead.
Yeah.
I pass Kira her pebble back. Here you go. Saved it for you.
How long did it last? How long does it last
A
again?
minute, I think.
A minute.
is it?
Yeah, no, but
I
it's more the
think
fact that she's got the pebble and can be
basically,
used to
I
kind of
just
chip on it.
enchant a pebble so it becomes magical and I love it and stuff. I imagine as long as it's still a pebble, I could just make it magic again.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Like
I
that.
have a small stone idol of halal. That may piss her off though, so don't throw that at anything.
Also, I doubt it counts as a pebble.
It's stone.
Right, so you have a room to the... No. So, actually...
I think first of all, I want to see what the fuck these things are.
Is this thing dead? Is it?
Try-
roll
Yeah.
nature.
Try and discover what the shite
I'll give you
these
a
things
I've
are.
already done my nature check, so I can't.
You figured out they were fae of some kind when humanoid.
Yeah.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
They were night hags.
Night hags?
Yeah.
More hags?
More hags.
Fuck, I'm going to collect their blood.
you can't get it out of the rift again though later on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit. You
Yeah,
bastard.
of course.
Never mind. Yeah, I don't collect their blood.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we can't do
Bugger.
that.
Oh, I wish you hadn't reminded it. No, actually, the campaign would essentially end if you didn't remind it.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well,
Let's-
thanks for playing, guys.
Are you rushing forward again?
Yeah, I'm going to keep moving forward.
Let's check the room first.
Yeah, it's an empty room.
Okay, well, I
We
It's
can't
an
take
take
empty,
anything
you've
with
got
us.
the
Can't
two
take anything with
corpses
us.
and you've got,
Fuck's
it's like a
sake.
flat room. And other than, like, what you look around, you don't know where the voice originally came from when you first entered the room. So, yeah.
Carry on through the next door.
I
Yeah.
fall out.
There's no
which door?
doors on the left, so I went straight forward.
No, there's a door here and a door to the right. So
Yeah,
you've got
there
two
was
doors.
no door on the left, so I go and continue straight forwards.
Okay.
My
Where-
policy
where-
is always take left.
We should also be wary of any traps or anything, I think.
I think.
I don't care about traps. So far, every single
Where
trap
was
has been
the
dex based.
speaker thing?
Like I said, you don't know where the embodied voices come from because
Cool.
it's just an empty room essentially.
Cool.
making
I'm gonna
sure-
have a quick look up to see if there is like a speaker type thing, or if there's something that looks like it might like.
roll perception.
Yes. Nah, I'm gonna fucking click.
Yeah.
8.
There's nothing in this room. So yeah, you walk into the straight head of the room.
What's the next room look like?
It is the same square room, essentially.
Oh, it's the same size as everything.
But before you get there, there's like a little corridor.
Okay, so
like that, you can have rest in between the rooms.
like a
in
4
theory.
foot corridor.
Yeah.
Do we
Not
want a
4
short
foot,
rest?
but I
I get my
don't
key points
care.
back on the short. It might be worth it.
I don't care. I get fuck all back on a short.
Yeah,
I get a key point left on the shorts.
Yeah.
We can save it for later. We can always get key points
Yeah.
back later.
Yeah.
How long is this corridor? 5 foot, 10 foot?
It's like 5 by. It's like just 5 foot, and it's like about 20 feet.
Where are the doors in this next room? Other than the one we're obviously coming through.
No, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
Where are the doors in this next room other than the one that we've come through?
So there's one to the right,
Same place again?
yeah, and one to the top.
Same place again?
Friendly creature is with us today.
Mm.
Just wondering,
What we gotta kill?
let's see what we get next. The first thing.
Scary.
These are all magic monsters. I thought it would be more entertaining for me.
Oh, sorry. Hands everywhere.
What the
Well,
hell?
our fate is decided-ish.
Okay, we'll have this one. So as you walk in, yet again the embodied voice, you hear the embodied voice, and it goes, "Oh my god, there's like 6 things in here, like 6."
There's 6
Six
things in
goblins?
this room. Or
What you see
worse. Or
is
worse.
this.
Is that ugly brute.
That's a lizardy.
And for the sake of the stream, this time don't look at the stream. Could you zoom in naturally? There we go. Okay, good.
Okay. See the picture once more?
Ah.
Oh, toady type things. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I guess we
Roll initiative.
How many are there? 6 of them.
What is it?
16.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're all
Okay, cool.
there. And then all that. Oh, Derek, don't fall. Don't fall, Derek. Don't. Why is it like widen down?
Hey.
Whereabouts are these guys?
Don't know why. I don't know.
Stu,
What?
where are these guys?
Oh God, I didn't think this through. There's probably not enough room for everyone.
Probably if you put them in this corner away from it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do I get anything short?
No.
Okay. I thought he wouldn't, but just checking. Just because they're married is why I'm asking.
Greetings and salutations.
Initiating.
Right. So by the way, these are in the room this time.
6 of them.
6? Yeah, 6. This is good.
I got a 10 on initiative. Again. Kind of look like Moloch thingies.
Next
I could
is
get 6 bullets off in one turn.
mural.
Action search.
18.
Would I be able to tell if they're like some kind of beast or anything?
Normal.
Hmm?
Attack.
Would I be able to tell if there's some kind of
Action
beast or
search,
anything?
attack.
Roll nature.
Yay!
No, you don't get an extra bonus. Action search. Action.
Non-natural 20.
Action
Not
search.
natural 20.
Yeah, not
no, no,
natural.
no, action search does not give extra bonuses.
You've
It
heard
should
of
only
them.
give
They're
extra
not
actions
beasts.
and
They're
then
humanoid, but they live in nature. They tend to live in sort of like swamps, but they're very easily agitated.
Possible
They
bonus
have
actions
some
are the same.
level of intelligence, so
With regular
like,
bonus
they
action.
can like trade, and some of them can speak basic
Because
common,
fighter
like
action search
caveman
doesn't give
speak,
them a bonus
Mm.
an
but
additional bonus
nothing
action.
beyond that.
And because it's based on the fighter's bonus action surge, it does not do this. It also does not
Nice.
do that.
They are fluent
Because
in
obviously it would be
undercommon, however.
busted. Trust
Whoa.
me, if I could do 2 bonus actions, it'll be stupid.
Yeah, they look like the kind of thing that would actually,
Yeah.
thinking about it.
No, it would actually be.
So, Warwick.
Yes. Oh, my initiative 14. I only rolled a 9 and I've got +5, and that's with advantage.
Garfield.
22.
Ty.
16.
So you're here. Kira.
10.
And Derek gets a 9. So
Please, thank you.
and it is actually Garfield's turn first, but he's gone.
He's just gone to get some glasses
Okay.
because that was a Pepsi.
I drank it out of the thing like a
Some kind of heathen.
yeah. You.
Well, I was going to use it to offer, but
Too late now. It's got my drinks on it.
if you guys are fine with some Stuart germs, you're more than welcome to some Pepsi.
Have a look at this I'm going.
Yeah, I want some.
You didn't bring anything, so oh my god, I rushed over. I've been out all day.
We're not advertising Pepsi in any way.
However, it's refreshing and delicious.
It really is. It's really
This
nice.
one, if anyone is wanting.
It's really nice. Really
I love a good Coke.
Pepsi's better.
Yes, that's right.
There's one there as well, so go for it.
They are completely different.
Yeah, they are.
And same with Dr. Pepper. I prefer Dr. Pepper though.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm stuck on Pepsi.
Are you wanting a glass as well, Stu?
Yes.
Sorted.
I don't want to be a heathen anymore.
I have my picture.
I think I want to do something fun this time.
Uh-oh.
It's not too fun.
It's your turn. It's your go.
It is. I thought so. Yeah.
First.
With that.
With that 20,
Pretty good.
22.
Blow one of their heads off.
Hopefully, I'm going to.
It pops like a ripe melon.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sort of go in the doorway essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Clunk, hello. Excuse me. Choose this one, number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Pop Hunter's Mark on him because I always forget about Hunter's Mark. Actually read what it does again because I haven't used it much.
You basically, for an hour, you basically do an extra 1d6 against that creature until it's dead, and then as a bonus action, you move
I
it.
move it.
Yeah.
There you go, so I'll check that in there as well. So yeah, both first shots is a 13.
Hits.
Oh yay, shiny. Plus d6 damage on it because Hunter's Mark, yes?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's a pile of dice. Oh, screw you. Oh, that sucked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage in total. Plus 7. 2 7s are 14. 15.
15 total.
15 in total.
Oh,
That sucked dick.
Well, let's not go that far, because that's actually enjoyable. But
Oh, jeez.
the milkshake brings
I'm
out.
thinking, like, as a gnome, maybe the highest human can
They are medium sized, so yeah.
The image. Oh my god.
Oh, boom.
No. No.
That was the first shot. Second shot.
Yeah, number 6 again, is it?
Yeah, 16.
Hits.
If 13 did. And that was before. Oh, no, that was with my plus. Jesus. This d6 is dead to me. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 7 is 21. This d6. Next attack. Third shot, and then that's the last of my shots. 21.
Yeah, hit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 7, 14, 15, 22.
22. Okay, it is. Yeah, it's bleeding profusely.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Oh.
3 different shots.
Oh my god.
Do I want to push it?
It's like, how much did it take to that mask?
An amount. I didn't. Nah.
21 near last.
21, 14. I don't know. We're up at 40s by there. Maybe.
He's a buff.
Yeah. So he's got a low AC, but he can take it.
Blowjob.
That's me done at the end of that then.
I bet it is.
But are they done?
Better have a lie down. Time me out.
Who's in the room? Oh God. Who's this?
Me.
Oh God.
You're gonna get ganked.
Go for it.
Fact.
And who's this?
Me.
Okay.
You're also gonna get ganked.
So you'll get 2 each. 8 plus
This is gonna hurt.
13 hits you, Ty?
No.
Yeah, 13 hits.
Oh no, AC
Yeah.
17.
17.
19.
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
not
Say
too.
that for 13 hits.
No,
Oh god.
no, none of them hit. Do we have?
Wow. There you go.
You're going up
Oh
against
wait, hang
two
on. They
evasive-
get 2 attacks. Never mind.
They got multi-attack.
Oh my
Missed.
God. No.
No, it's just more the fact that we're going.
How do you get it up there?
I didn't roll higher than a 10.
Oh, shite.
And they've got +5, so it was just like miss.
It's more the fact that we're just going grab. What are you trying to do again?
Yeah.
And then we're going to go headbutt.
I'm not using.
Ty, it's your go. One of them is bleeding
2
profusely.
storms that I'm not using, remember?
One of them is bleeding.
And then number 6
Number
is
6
bleeding.
is
5.
That's
Number 6
1.
is that's number 1.
Oh, you're
5,
looking at movement.
15 square of thing. I can hit them all.
Oh God, what are you
I
doing?
might hit you.
I don't care.
Is this fireball?
No. I mean, it could be.
Oh shit.
If it's a fireball, good luck.
Once again, I don't care. I've got evasion.
That's 86.
I've got an evasion. If I pass, I take nothing.
Yeah.
Don't please.
Oh God. Still.
I've got +9 on my dex save. Monks are built to take dex saves.
Oh, we're going to come
It's
up
not a
then.
dex save, it's a constitution.
No, it's not. It's
Go
not
for
a
it.
fireball.
I know what this is for
What is
con
it?
save.
Thunderwave.
Yeah.
Oh.
And everything gets thrown back 10 feet
10
as well.
foot, yeah. If it gets thrown into a wall, it takes damage.
I mean, it takes an 1d8 bludgeon, I think it is.
Yeah.
2d8 thunder damage.
No,
If they
wherever
hit
hits
the
a
wall.
wall, it takes 1d8, doesn't it?
And they will. Like the outside group here, every single one of those would hit.
Well,
wall.
the
That's
2d8
10 foot.
thunder damage happens first, and then we make our con saves to see if we get thrown back.
There we go. I'm casting Thunderwave in a 15 foot from me.
Oh God.
That hits everyone.
Yeah, it's from you, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is a wall. This is a wall.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, good shout, I guess. Yeah. It's
How much
it
damage are
would
we
go-
taking?
Fail.
Roll your
it's-
2d8.
so it's not gonna
No,
get-
she
What's
does
the
the damage
D8?
first, 2d8 first.
Oh,
That's a
shit,
D8.
I'm using my D8 over there. 7.
So 7
Alright.
thunder damage.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'm fine with taking damage.
Okay, let me just do the maths now.
I didn't. It hadn't really occurred to me how many of them were.
Is
until
it
I
half
actually looked.
damage if they succeed, I'm assuming?
6.
Yeah.
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 Now I know. Now I've
And
used
it
my
isn't
eyes.
pushed.
Jesus.
Yeah, fair play.
What's your DC for your save? Because I also need to make a con save here.
Spell thing. The spell. So that.
13.
13 is also there, just in case. Because nice character sheet.
What's the save?
13.
Whee! How far am I pushed?
10 foot away from.
So,
So at least I land before the wall.
Yeah.
all of them are actually saved,
Really?
except for
Wow.
number 1 and number 6, but number 6 dies.
Okay.
So,
And pushed back here.
Yes.
yeah, and so he takes an extra 1d8 bludgeoning
No,
damage.
because he doesn't hit the wall.
He was there,
Oh.
so.
No,
Well,
he's
yeah,
just
yeah,
pushed
5,
5, 10
yeah.
into the space.
Okay.
And if it was 15 foot, he'd take damage.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, if it was 15 foot, I would have also taken damage, but it wasn't, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't take any damage.
I rolled an 8. If I rolled one more, I would have saved.
Kira's
So
turn.
it's long.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna attempt to use. Oh god, how far away you guys? I want to ideally use erupting earth. Let's say here.
Ooh.
So on the edge of on the corner of the room, basically.
And how much
But
is
there's
it?
a
3d10
20.
is it?
Yeah, it's gonna be 20 feet. So I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't.
It hits
hurt.
me. Don't. If it's a
Oh,
dex save, I'm fine.
Yeah, it is. I believe it's a deck save. Yeah, a deck save. Are you sure you'll be fine?
Me- me-
D12.
We're both doing dex saves.
Yeah, I'll be fine with that.
What was the DC?
Your
14.
spells.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thank
That-
God.
It's saving throw.
Like I take because I've got evasion. I take no damage on a success and only half on a fail.
Oh dear.
Plus
Oh,
dex.
don't tell me that hits.
Don't forget your dex save.
I can heal you if it hits you. It's fine. Yeah.
I'm so sorry!
My character's really empathetic, so she
Yeah.
just like.
And they actually all fail.
And I
So it
pass.
just hits you.
No, it hits. No, it hits all.
They
Oh,
all,
oh,
they all
Just
fail.
just roll the damage and then
That
tell.
would be. Let me just confirm that that's right. Yeah, that is. So it's bludgeoning damage. 21.
Jesus.
And I just
Good
jump.
hit.
I'll cast Cure Wounds.
As I get flung back,
Yeah,
basically the earth starts
Yeah.
shaking, and
Can
I'm just
I-
like, oh
Can I
okay.
use my bonus action to hit one with that pebble?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Oh.
throw action is bonus, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just the cantrip is the action.
Yeah.
You did.
The whole thing itself,
Yeah.
even otherwise, is a bonus actually. Yeah, so I'm just gonna. This is the only reasonable within range. I'm just gonna throw it over the other short person. Let me see if it hits.
And I get full bonus.
Natural
action.
20.
So you crit with it.
Oh yeah, boy.
1d6.
And then
Not
plus
that
my.
Or I can get two from left, though.
8
I'm gonna
plus
withdraw
your.
some money from the sword.
Do I just double the?
Yeah, double the roll.
10.
That's not a bad
No, wait,
idea.
It's double 20.
20 damage.
Yeah, it's plus my my
No.
mod.
You double the roll.
Yeah, I roll a 10.
8. Oh, 10.
Yeah.
10 with the roll.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh. So
It's
it's
nuts.
20 plus.
Even to be technical, my staff even gives me a bonus to spell attack rolls, but
Yeah.
that's also nuts. But this is without that
So
bonus.
20 plus what is it?
It's 20 total.
Oh, 20 total.
Yeah.
Which one are you hitting, sorry?
This guy.
Number 3.
Because it's the dice that's doubled, and then any modifiers get added on after the doubling.
Yeah.
It's been maths.
And that's all rough terrain now.
Oh,
isn't
nice.
it?
You critted.
I believe so. Yeah, it should be rough terrain now.
With her stone.
Nice. That's all right. Any crit is a good crit.
Yeah.
Any crit is a good
So are you saying if it's rough terrain, it's sort of wrapped up?
Yeah,
in
it
the
becomes
floor and
difficult
sort of
terrain.
loosen some pebble.
Yes.
crit. Yes. Pick 'em all up.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I made pebble.
Well, this is very exciting, isn't it?
Derek's turn. 5, 10, 15, 25.
Don't get killed.
It's also difficult terrain now as well. In
So
there
it's
somewhere.
difficult, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it is difficult terrain now.
When you use this stone,
30.
is it used up during the spell?
I don't believe so. It returns back to a non-enchanted pebble.
I'm just wondering whether it's worth gold coating any stones for you.
I don't think, to be honest, I imagine sometimes a pebble will decide to, I don't know.
There's potential for it to smash.
Okay.
Basically.
I have a cursed gold coin.
Oh god.
Oh!
It
Yeah,
could be
when
consumed
it's
with a pebble.
done,
About that.
yeah, okay, so it just says,
Here, be exhausted.
yeah, it just says the magic goes after you've hit something with it, but
Right,
it's
there you
it
go.
doesn't
So,
say the pebble goes.
If Derek in theory was gonna cast Fireball,
Oh no.
is it 20 by 20 or is it total 20?
Total 20.
It's radius of 20.
20
Okay,
from the spot
so-
he hits.
Yeah, so if
So
it hits the corner, it will only hit the people in the room.
20 here.
Yeah.
So everyone's hit if I go here.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I thought it's not from here that everyone's hit in the room.
It depends where you cast the fireball.
So if I cast it in the corner.
Yeah, because it's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, from the corner then, in which case it would only hit this, wouldn't it?
No. Radius is from the centre to the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's 20 either way, so it's
Yeah.
So
40.
it were to go from here.
So 20. Give or take.
Oh, but you're both dexterous, so only Derek could really...
Take it.
Yeah.
Take it down.
Why doesn't he stand by here and do it? No, because he's
No.
still getting hit.
I mean, you could stand out of the room
That-
and look
that's-
into the room and then just go pew.
Also, a thing is, he could stand in my spot, cast it, and then bugger off.
Yeah, you'll do that.
Because that's also the thing, isn't it? We can occupy the same space
So
as long
everyone
as we're
roll
not
a
in the
dex
same
save.
space at the end of the turn, isn't it?
Oh, and he likes hugs.
He does.
We need to make dex saves.
And I'm small, so.
Well, that's.
Oh yes, you're out of the way.
I would be anyway because evasion says I take no damage.
Oh my god.
So 116.
Oh, I'm scared.
You with my character sheet gone.
I would have failed that from before.
Oh.
It's
Good
dex
thing you're
plus
not in the radius.
7, so.
Good thing I'm about to do what I'm going to do.
That's alright.
What was the damage of Fireball? Was it
86.
86.
Ooh, fire and
Yeah, it-
nastiness.
King hurts.
Those who pass would normally take half.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I take nothing because of
I'm
evasion.
really grateful.
Still
as to
split
what
the
my-
rolls on this one. Yeah.
Well, so you're taking half.
4, 8, 12.
You're probably down.
Probably that.
Keep a note of how much you got down, because you can be killed outright.
24. That 3.
If you go over your max HP, you're dead. There is no bringing you back.
Well, there's resurrection spells that can.
Yes, other than a res spell.
Yeah.
At which point we go, well, Amy's here now. Bring her back.
Bring it back.
So,
Shing it back. Bring it back. Shing it back to me.
number 1 and number 3 are dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
They are extremely... And what? Who saved?
I'm fine. I take no damage.
18.
Yeah, you both saved.
She takes half.
The DC was 17.
She
Oh,
takes
good.
half.
Half
roll.
of the damage?
What?
What's half of the damage?
Yeah, so 37 halved.
I'm down.
Are you rounding up or down?
Can rounding
37
down.
half.
Okay.
15, 16.
16, 17.
I go minus 7.
Okay, so you don't get killed outright. That's fine. You're just down then in that case.
Derek just goes, "Oh, it's fine. It's just a little wound. It's nothing really. I don't know what burning feels like."
I don't know how you lie a dice down.
Put it on a different number. That'll do.
So yeah, they're
The
all
darkness of death.
no, they're all dead except for 2 and
4.
5.
Oh, 4?
What's gone as well?
Yeah.
Oh, shiny.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Um,
As a bonus action, I'll have moved my Hunter's Mark onto number 5.
oh, you do that on your turn because
Is
you
it?
can't do bonus actions on someone else's
Oh,
turn.
fair. I thought it was sort of
But anyway, it's your
incidental
turn
bonus
anyway.
thing. There we are. I thought it was sort of an
When's my
incidental
turn?
bonus. It slots itself in.
You would have been after Ty. Did I miss you?
Yeah, I haven't had a turn.
Okay, then it's your turn.
Take your turn now.
Yeah, take your turn.
5-foot step. Yeah, I'm just gonna get punching.
Okay.
Hit him.
Punch number 5 first. 20 to hit.
It's dead.
And then I'll punch number 2.
Do they have 1 hit point left?
19 to hit.
Oh,
It's dead.
Swine. Again,
But
how
he's got
much?
+9 on his damage roll,
Oh.
so it's like because he's got 25 strength or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
You were the one who gave me the giant's.
Yes,
The-
I
the-
was. I thought you were
the
gonna.
fire giant
I thought you were
spells.
gonna sell it anyway. It's thematic anyway. Leave me alone, shut up.
Medicine check to see if I stabilize Ty. 13.
Yeah, she's breathing, so she's on 0.
Damn, you were that low.
Yeah.
I got hit for 13 by one of those gits,
Oh my god.
and then the fire. Your thing hit me quite
Yeah.
hard, and then a fireball.
And then a fireball as well,
Did the
yeah.
job.
Holy crap. Yeah, then I'll also cast
Should we just take a
Cure
long
Wounds
rest?
at level. Yeah.
Yeah,
Rather
because
than
I'm
casting,
really,
should we just
really
take a
low.
long rest?
Yeah.
As a thought.
A short rest? Or a
Long.
long rest?
Because long you get all your health points back.
Is this a safe place to be taking a long rest though?
We
Aye.
can use Derek to barricade at least one.
Yeah.
Just climb across.
And my weapon of warning will let us know if anything comes
And
through a
that.
door.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
so
So
I say just take a long if that's the case.
Sure, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, you've got plenty of time essentially.
Let's take
Yeah,
a long.
I could do with my hit points back.
Yeah, you get fully healed, you get spell slots back if you need spell slots.
Yeah, I think
Done
I
and
would
done.
rather have them.
I'm just saying short rest because I get key points and hits.
You get them back anyway,
Yeah.
so
I know,
even
it's
on
just
the
that-
long, yeah. I know pushing through would be an idea, but let's get full health with this
Yeah,
this
I'd like to be able to
impasse, I reckon,
Okay.
while we can.
Long rest.
So
We're in a pocket dimension.
I'm gonna pick up a bunch of pebbles before that.
yeah, yeah, say as many as you want really.
Unlimited pebble power!
Infinite pebbles!
Have you got a bag of holding?
Oh,
Oh no!
I do have a certain bag though, but that's
Yeah.
that's
A
different.
certain
This-
bag?
This,
Okay.
this,
Oh, you haven't used that yet, have you?
No, I've been,
No.
I almost used it before.
Oh, is it a bag of inanimate objects?
No,
Oh,
bag of
okay.
tricks.
I am going to stick
Nice.
pebbles in the bottom of my hand. just to keep the druid
I'm
happy
waiting to see
so she
what that
runs
does.
out.
But yeah, no, I haven't seen it
What?
Does
I-
anybody
I'm
want to
gonna
role
stick
play in the
a-
corridor
Pebbles in my
essentially?
bag as well. Just
yet. In the room,
No.
I guess it's just the usual small talk.
Yeah.
Bit of small talk done.
Derek sort of like. I don't know. There's nothing in the room to distract him.
Yeah, no, there's not.
No.
How did I dodge a fireball at point blank range? Dodge it.
I could go back into a squirrel again.
No, because
It makes me feel
evasion
better.
means that I take no damage off them.
Oh yeah, so you get your wild shapes back
Yeah.
anyway.
So do
Hi,
I
Jerry, do
just
you want
spin
me
my
to go
sword in
back
front of
into
me
a
and create a
squirrel?
massive
I
air
mean-
hole around me?
I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to, I mean, I'm not forcing you to, but it was cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go back to being a squirrel.
Oh god, Derek, just don't kill her.
I wouldn't kill her. She's my
I
friend.
know.
Squeak.
Squirrel noises.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bless.
chittering doom.
So, yeah, long,
Long
rest, and we're done, and
Yeah.
on to the next room.
Yeah, full health.
Yeah, before going into the next room, I'll go back to not being a squirrel.
Yeah.
Upwards.
Run
I take it same corridor before room, right?
boldly forward.
20-foot room again?
Yeah, 20-foot room again.
And what does she say this time? There's like
An embodied voice is just like, oh my god.
Any doors, sorry?
One to the right.
Just one to the right.
Or just one to the right. Like, there's like 8 things in here.
Oh dear.
Like 8. That's like the infinite sign, but not really because they're 2 different things. I learned about the infinite signs in algebra. It's so boring.
Who are you?
Before you say anything about initiative, am I able to cast a fireball?
What you see in the room is 8 rats.
No.
Rats.
Rats.
Big rats?
Oh.
No, small rats.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna.
can talk to
Yeah, I'm gonna shapeshift into a rat
I can
and scatter in.
talk to small beasts as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
What's going on? Why are you here?
We're 8 rats.
Yes, clearly. What are you doing here?
Being rats.
Do you want to help us on our mission?
What is your mission?
I don't know. We've been going in and killing bad guys. It's pretty fun.
I mean, this is where the rats start having a conversation about the subjectiveness of who is bad and who is evil. And they're having a debate about the
The
concept.
ones that would probably squish you.
Oh, we don't like that.
Yeah, no. Let's stop people from squishing you.
Will there be rubbish?
Yes.
Oh god.
Will we feast on the rubbish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kira now has an army of rats.
Yes. Join me, my rat brethren. We will squeak and we will bite and we will nibble into battle. I'm gonna tell them to not be afraid if I turn into a small human, elfy half
Thing.
Yeah.
Well, you're a squirrel, aren't you? So yeah.
I'm a rat now.
Okay. Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah. So I told them to not be scared.
So
of
there's 8. There's 8 rats, but technically there's 9 rats. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I told them to not be afraid if I turned into something bigger
Okay.
I guess we're going through the next
I guess
door.
we're going that way then, yeah.
with some rats.
Yeah.
So you open in the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Another 20-foot room.
After a 5-foot corridor, I take it.
Well, it's technically 20 feet, but for the sake of expediency.
Running out of paper.
Where's doors, if any?
One to the top. Well, there's one everywhere basically. So one there as well,
Ooh.
and then one down there.
So it's leading us in a circle if it wants to. Yeah, what do we see?
Disembodied voice goes,
Yeah.
there's like 2 things in here.
Okay.
You know what they say, twice as nice is twice as nice.
I can't wait to find the body of this boy.
Yeah, I can't wait to put a bullet through her skull.
It's a
I'm
female
Maggie
voice.
Smith.
I'm assuming we're about to go into combat.
Are we?
I'm going to presume the 2 things are whatever they are.
At least we have a rat army now.
We do have a rat.
Yeah, this is true. We can send the rats in. Deal
Yeah.
with them.
I just go in anyway,
Yes.
so.
There's 2 ghosts.
Ghosts. Oh,
Mhm.
right. Yeah, rats are not going to be useful against them.
They're sort of like having a tea party.
Oh, like Casper.
Well, they're like they look like 2 females basically,
Oh,
and they're sort of having
Oh.
a tea party.
no.
And one of them's just like, so like, this is like super cool and stuff, and I haven't had a good tea in ages. Oh, I love a good tea, I do. And the other one,
Yeah. Sorry to break into your party.
oh hello, oh my god, we have guests. They,
Yes.
They seem like they both have the exact same voice.
Which way to get out of here?
So like, we don't really, we kind of work here, but for free because we're trapped here against our free will. Just because.
Okay, so how do we get you out of here?
I don't know. She says. I mean, we've tried everything. Like clapping. Clapping doesn't seem to work.
You kind of tried that.
Okay, I'm going to ignore them and I'm going to listen and go through.
Left.
Up.
Yeah.
Left.
There's a set of staircases going down.
Ooh, going down.
Yeah.
Ooh, shiny. I found a staircase going down, guys.
Let's head down.
Let's head down.
Okay, you headed down, are you?
Sweet, go. Yeah.
What we see?
So next, now you see sort of like a cave, but it's roughly like a rectangle shape.
How big a rectangle? Because I can draw it elsewhere.
Yeah, draw it as well.
So
So it's about 20 that
hang on,
way.
no. I'm drawing the stairs.
Okay.
So 20.
So 20 like that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and then it's about 50.
50.
Yeah.
So 10, 20.
But it's a cave, essentially, but it's like roughly this size.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
What do I see in this?
So as you walk in,
Yeah.
you have to kind of roll the pen down.
Yeah, sure thing.
There's a door in the corner here.
Okay, yeah.
There seems to be like, you've seen this before. It's similar to what's in Amy's computer room. There's like a screen,
Oh, okay.
and then
There's like chairs and it's like a
no,
classroom.
there's
No.
9 squares on the floor.
This is a puzzle room. Anything on the walls?
Like I said, it's just a cave. There's a couple of stalagmites, a few rocks here and there. It's your generic cave with a little bit of moss.
Okay.
But other than the only thing that's like out of place is like these they're like
Squares.
towers. They're squares to squares
On the
here.
floor. They are
and then,
inset to the floor.
roll investigation.
Oh. You don't need
Okay.
Yeah, I've got no clue.
That's a 22. I'll stick with the 22.
Do you touch them?
Not yet. No, I'm just looking to see if they're
Um,
inset and flush with the floor.
They're
essentially.
not flush with the floor.
So they're slightly
They're
raised.
slightly raised.
Okay, how sort of...
Like maybe an inch.
Oh, so they're more or less flush.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so there's a little still.
Yeah.
Can I come along and investigate the door?
Yeah, investigate the door.
Plus 3, 7, 18.
It is locked.
Is the screen on?
No.
Turn the screen on.
Can I switch the screen on?
How would you know?
So how would you know how to switch the screen on? Do you even know if it's a screen?
I'm going to hit it.
Oh God.
I'm not going to hit it.
No! Don't hit it. Look for a thing that looks like a button.
What's the button?
We'd know what a button.
Like these things in the floor.
I think we would anyway.
So you're touch the things.
No.
Is it like the thing on the radio I say pushing it down?
Yes.
Reverb?
Yes. Ow. We gotta get you a radio.
So yeah. Anything?
Did you find a button?
Nope.
Turn it on. No.
No
No.
buttons. No
Can I go up and have a look?
Yeah, sure. Roll
Yeah.
investigation on
Can I
the
pick
screen.
up one of these square things?
Touch them.
23.
Yeah, I want to touch one of the square things.
So 23, you don't find anything.
No.
You touch a square thing, the screen comes on.
I thought that would be the.
Can I
next
pick up
thing
the
to come
square
on
thing?
list.
Well, what the tablet on the floor?
Yeah.
No, it's attached.
They
to the
are
floor.
more. They're in.
But when you touch them, it sort of like went down.
Okay. What happened
What's
on the screen?
So like there's a bit of static, and then eventually 21 plus 82 comes on the screen.
Oh God.
Are there any markings on these squares?
Nope,
103, I say aloud.
nothing happens.
I'm gonna ask my rat folk if they know anything about it.
Well, there's 8 of us, he says.
I push the same one.
Or 8.
No, the same tablet.
Well, the one that you did before.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
I'll push this one.
Nothing happens.
I'll push this one.
Are you pushing them all together?
Not yet.
I'm gonna get all my rats on individual ones and me on one.
Nothing happens.
Oh, at least we have a cool formation.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can I try and draw on the screen? The
Do
answer
you have
that.
anything? Do you have anything to draw with?
My finger?
I get out a bit of chalk.
Yeah.
write 103 on one of them.
No,
On
no.
the tablets.
I reckon that it'll tell us in one of the other rooms what the fuck is going on here. I go back upstairs and ask the ghosts. Do you know what that is down there?
We can't leave this room, but there's two of us.
2682.
And
Maybe.
if we have
I've done
Probably
I've done the
if
maths wrong. God damn it.
Shit.
2, 6, 8, 4.
So there's 4 ghosts.
Yeah, there's 4 ghosts.
Okay,
And they
no
all have
problem.
the same voice.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Man. That's fine. So 2684.
those are all even numbers. 103 is an odd number.
They're standing all the even numbers.
Oh. Okay.
Let's stand
No,
on.
we need to go explore the other rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm thinking works at... Well, now that I can see this as a number thing, that's number 2, that's number 6, that's number 8, that's number 4.
Okay. Shiny. Yeah.
So we need to find 1, 0 and 3 so we can answer the question. But we should explore all of them.
Yeah. So let's do it. We'll go back
Because
upstairs.
82 plus 21, wasn't it? Was the
Yeah.
question on the screen? So yeah, we need 103, so we need 1, 0 and 3.
Okay.
But there's
Ah.
10 digits then, so that
Yeah.
means there's one number that won't be represented. So
Okay.
back up through this door.
Yes.
Might as well.
Okay.
Thank you, ghosts, for the
Back on
information.
ourselves, essentially.
20 by 20?
You're going this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Following.
Corridor, and then 20 by 20 room, I take it.
Yeah.
And I take it that there's going to be doors again.
There's nothing in here.
0.
There's a box in the middle.
Can I detect
Go for-
magic or anything?
What?
Can I detect magic or anything?
Sure, you can if you want to.
Go to
Yeah.
the
Do
books.
you have a spell for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to cast it as a rect? We'll stay you at 10. Saves the spell slot.
Hmm?
Do you want to sit down for 10 minutes and do that, or do you want to?
Can you ritual?
Oh, yeah, I could actually. We're not
Yeah?
really. Yeah, actually, yeah. that'd
I
be
don't
good.
think we're on the clock.
You're following
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, that guy did say something about doing things speedily or something.
You did?
No, not really.
Oh,
Okay.
Was there anything, is there anything in the box?
Yeah, take it
So
down.
it's a small
Yeah.
box,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just it's a handheld box. It's like a little snuff box, basically.
Oh, sweet. It's got spice in it. We're going to
Yeah.
get high as
I'm gonna just pick up the box
the
for now.
spice must flow.
Not gonna open it. Okay.
Okay, then I'll open it. Fine.
No, you don't have to.
I'll open it.
You don't have to.
I open it.
There's a picture inside.
What's the picture of?
So it's just a man and a wife. I think it looks like a couple, basically.
Okay.
Oh, take it to the ghost ladies.
Maybe, yeah.
Sure, you can do that, I guess, if you
She
want
does
to.
casting.
I'm
as a ritual.
yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah,
The
alright.
long story short, the ritual, like the whole, like everything around you is magical.
Yeah.
Huh, yeah.
Did anyone
Doesn't
recognise
surprise me.
this?
Well, the ghosts, you're
Yeah.
asking the ghosts. No.
Oh.
Okay,
Cool.
Thanks.
Bye.
you can have that back.
Go this way.
5-foot corridor, 20-foot room, I take it.
Yeah.
And I take it over here.
Yeah, and that down there as well.
Down again.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where you came from, isn't it? I told you there was 3 doors.
No, this room was where we came from.
But you went to the one to the left.
Yeah. Because we came in via here. That's the one on the
No,
left.
and I said no. No.
Yes.
Okay, so
The entry room.
Yeah, so the entry room was here, and this was all a rectangle.
so
And then I said there was one door in the middle, and then there was a door to the left and the right by like 40 feet.
I thought you meant on the left-hand wall.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So it's a long room.
It's
Yeah,
a long room.
yeah.
That's alright. That's fine.
Yeah. Now I
Alright.
get you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, sweet. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go into that room. Disembodied voice.
Funnily enough, since you found the ghosts, they're kind of like all over there. So like they're just shouting from the room now because the doors are open, and you just hear the kind of "There's 7 things in there."
Okay.
7.
Deal with it.
There's cats.
Cats. Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't make us herd cats, man. That's impossible.
Derek is losing his shit.
He is literally losing his
I
shit.
refuse to fight cats. I am backing out that room. Not because I don't want to fight cats, but because I know cats can fuck you up.
Yeah.
Also, you've got 8, 9 rats. with
Have
you.
I,
So-
have I used up all my forms?
You've used 1 so far, because you used a squirrel, then a squirrel again because of Derek.
Yeah, so
Then you had a long rest, and you've used 1 for your
I'm
rats.
gonna tell my rat folk to not worry. I'm gonna change,
Yeah.
not into a cat. I'm gonna just go out into a halfling and try and speak into the cat.
Okay.
I'm not
You
going
speak
into
to
Actually, no.
Sounding.
Actually, no. It's correct. I will turn into a cat,
Yeah.
I'm
and I
not
will
fighting
just
a
prowl in and be
Yeah.
indifferent as a cat,
Yeah.
and be like, "Why are you guys in here?"
So like, we're just here and stuff.
That cat
Okay.
cavalry.
If you join us and don't eat the rats, I will give you lots of treats afterwards, and then you can eat the rats. So you get treats and rats. Don't tell the rat folk.
Is it a
I
game?
like it.
Yeah, why not? You like games? I like
Yeah,
games
we
for
love
cats.
we love a good game.
Yeah, and there's lots of treats afterwards.
Sure.
And just
we
to-
don't know what treats are because we've only existed for like 10 years.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So what are
so
treats?
Just yeah. Okay. So yeah, just don't eat the rats straight away.
Okay.
Just join us and.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
The rats are
Fair.
easy because they're stupid. No offense to rats.
No.
You just promised them food.
Okay. That's
Could be
fine.
important
That's
later.
14.
Just
Yeah,
letting
they're
them
not
know
very
they are.
intelligent.
Yeah.
So you have an army of rats and an army of cats.
How many cats?
You've got 7 rats. So you've got 8 rats, 7 cats.
Start writing this down.
Okay.
You can't take them with you off this wherever. we
Yeah,
are.
no, that's fine. But you know.
I'm going to draw where the rooms are just for the sake of purposes of them being on the map, but for when we're actually in the rooms, if we need to do combat, we'll just use one of the existing
Yeah.
rooms.
Good
This
idea.
one, because I'm not going into that one, I'm not going past the cats, I'm not going near the cats.
So you
My
go
guy
in-
does not like cats.
Okay. That's fine.
So you go into the middle one.
They probably don't
Yeah.
like you either. It's a cat.
You hear the ghosts. You hear the ghosts, and they're like 3, like 3. You probably get the point now. She says,
Okay.
and she says, "I'm going to stop now."
3 what?
She says 3.
Okay, and in the
What's in
room,
there?
See what
I've
we
written down what's in
What
each
do we do
room.
next?
Weird things because we don't
Oh
know the-
no, I'm
two
not doing
things we
that
don't
one
know what
again.
they are.
It was like green hag, and I was like, no, I've done too many hags. I do like hags. We're not having hags.
Like, although... Oh, did you actually find out that they were hags in the first room?
did.
Yes,
eventually.
I did, yeah.
Night hags.
Green hags. Yeah.
What were they? Black
Night-
hags?
night
Oh,
hags.
night, were they?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the only one that we didn't actually identify were the toad things.
You find
Yeah, I didn't.
you
You're
find
right.
3 wrapped
Yeah.
up corpses.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Stick them with the pointy end, make sure they're dead.
Oh.
Have you got a silver coin on you? Leave a silver coin on their body as well, where their heart should be.
How dead are we talking?
like mummified dead?
Yeah, even so. Yeah,
No mummies.
yeah. Still, put silver on them.
You're putting silver on them. Would your character know this?
I have
No,
eyes of the
probably not.
grave.
So you know they were alive or dead?
Well, undead. I can sense the presence of undead.
It's very weak. As in, they're probably slumbering.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak into the room and I'm gonna just stick my sword into their heads.
I should-
Well, which one's head?
Or all 3 at the same time.
Yeah,
One
with one sword. You're going to try and kebab them with a vapor, which isn't long enough.
Can you just line up a shot?
Let's just say, yeah, you succeed
Okay.
in like stabbing their heads, and you
Yeah.
put a silver coin in their heads each, and nothing happens basically.
Okay. I think they're definitely
Left or
dead
right?
now. Right.
But you're right, so this way.
That way, yeah.
The door opens. You don't hear the voice this time because she's literally given up now.
What's in there?
You find. Let's see what we. What is the next one? What the hell is that? Okay, we don't want.
Is that 3 the right way around? Because I did that upside down.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I drew it upside
I
down.
have to double check myself.
Yeah. I've been writing all these numbers the wrong way round.
You find 5 imps.
Oh Jesus.
So this will be 5, this will be 1.
They seem to just be playing pranks on each other and just cackling to one another. They haven't really noticed you walk in the room.
Hi.
What do they speak? Oh, they do speak common.
Yeah. Why are you here? What are you doing?
Oh, it was playing.
What are you playing?
Oh, well, so far, we've stabbed one of us, and we found out he's bleeding,
Right.
and that was funny.
Brilliant. Do you want to come with us?
Roll persuasion.
It's getting crowded.
Oh, it's fine. 14.
No, then I was staying here.
But are you sure? Come on.
No, you're alright.
Alright, someone else can have a go. Fuck it.
I don't want any imps.
Final room.
So you've got 5 imps in that room?
Yeah.
You've done that, have you?
Maybe 1 in there has got to be.
Yeah.
Oh, God, here we go.
There's 1.
Yeah.
Do I have to? Yeah, I don't.
0 through 8. 1's the only number left on a 9 pad numeric.
It could be 9.
We've got a 0.
We have got 0. It still could be 9. We could fuck about somehow.
The 1.
I want a specific monster.
We need a 1.
1 is the one we want.
No, I don't want to do him.
It's going to be
What is that
one horrific demon monster or something.
No, I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like...
It's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours, I'll teach you, but I have to charge.
How is your egg doing?
She didn't take it with her, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I left it in my tent.
Oh,
Like, back in the city.
fair enough.
Sure, we'll use that. So in the room you see a grey humanoid with wings.
I know what that is out of.
There you are, picture.
I think I know.
What is
Yeah,
that?
I'm. Oh, you bastard! I know what I can do. Out of character, anyway. Hi.
Nature check.
Sure, nature check.
13.
It's a person.
What does it look like?
Like-
Describe.
So like that, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so basically...
For the people on the stream?
Oh, no, damn it. You can't see the name, yo. But you can see the name. There you go. Yeah, so, yeah. Hi.
And you are?
Oh, my name's Steve.
Right.
I'm like sitting here just chilling. Fayt just told me, like, if you want to fight me, you can. But if not, you can just do whatever you want, I suppose.
Can we just be friends?
What's Steve wielding?
Like a scepter.
Okay.
A grey humanoid. You
Yeah.
said, yeah. Okay. Why? I've never seen grey before.
I'm grey.
Yeah, she's great.
I didn't think you were that grey.
I'm quite grey.
Okay.
She's quite
okay.
grey,
I-
yeah.
I retract that.
I mean, I can see I'm grey. I haven't been here for long, but I know what grey is like.
Where have you come from?
Oh, Fayt made me.
Made you?
Yeah.
How did he make you?
He was like, he clapped his hands together and I was in existence. And he was like, go stand in this room. And I was like, what is my purpose in life? And he was like, just go stand in the room.
Did he tell
Steve,
you?
would you like to come with us?
Roll persuasion.
Because we're probably going to have to kill some nasty stuff and it'd be nice to have more friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go on. Be good.
yeah, of course it is. 16?
Oh, nice. That's
Oh
alright.
god, I have to roll. Hang on, because if it's above a 15, I can have the policy of. For you, babe, anything.
Oh! Great.
So we've got an ace.
So where are you from?
I don't really know.
I mean, have you existed for longer than a couple of hours?
I don't come from anywhere near here.
Oh, where are you from? Like, I'll probably know where it is.
Oh. The elf continent over the poison bridge.
No, I don't know where that is.
I didn't think you would. You don't seem to have very much life experience.
Derek sort of the good he says, Derek's like, we've already got enough Celestials. Just leave them here.
No, we haven't. Wait, whoa. Who's the other Celestial?
This Steve.
What is he then?
This is Dava, isn't he?
A what?
Dava?
You said we have enough Celestials. Who's the other Celestial?
Oh, what's the other one that's hiding somewhere? I don't know.
He's a Celestial.
Are you on about?
Kai.
Yeah. He's a Celeste.
Yeah, he's like a demi thing or something. He's not from this plane, so I don't really understand it. Like, but he's not part of the hierarchy here.
Oh.
Huh.
Like this one's not part of the hierarchy. This Fayt guy's an asshole.
That's
Why?
awfully strong, Derek. Are we just going to go back and push some buttons?
Yeah, should we go back and push the buttons?
Let's push some buttons.
Let's take our army with us.
So you have 8 rats, 7 cats,
Yeah.
and a diva.
We get them to stand on their proper spot.
The ghosts, as you walk through the ghost room, the ghosts are like,
Okay.
oh la la, who's this gentleman?
Do you want to come with us, ghosts?
Nah, you're alright, we like to look. Know what I'm saying? If I was flesh and blood, oh. Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Get them to stand on the space that represents their room.
Oh, the diva.
How are we going to get there?
And the rats.
No, we
and
don't
the
need
cats.
to. We need. What's the answer to the thing? 103. So we need 1, 0. Where the hell was 3? 3 total.
Okay, so stand on those.
Push 1, 2, and 3 in order.
Yeah, another one comes up.
Another question.
Yeah. So, 2 times, and then in brackets, 34 times 2.
2 times 34 times 2. Yeah. 34 times 2 is 68 times 2 is 136. So 136.
136.
Yeah. And then one other thing comes up. It says the meaning of life.
42.
4, 2.
Yeah, and the door opens.
The meaning of life, the universe, and everything in it.
Yeah.
I know that one.
And whales contemplating life.
Head through the door.
As you head through the door, the diva, the rats, and the cats all disappear.
Oh.
Boo.
What are we walking into?
Ah, but you promised the cats food.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
I barely knew you.
That's really sad because I was still picking out names for them all.
How far did you get?
I got 3 names.
How far did you get? Oh. Well, maybe you can buy some cats when we get back. We could have a cat army.
Okay, so you go down the set of stairs. There's
You can
another
buy
set of
a
stairs.
cat for the shop. Yes, down. So there's more stairs down.
Yeah, more stairs down.
Oh, shiny. Okay.
When you get past that, there's sort of like another rectangular room.
Same size.
No, it's
Orientation?
this way this time.
Okay, so it's longer.
Yeah, longer.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I probably haven't got enough room to draw it. So
You can just get rid of some stuff that's
Yeah.
already there.
Yeah.
brings all the boys there, and they're like
Do we need all this now as well?
not really. I don't think it'll come up again. If it does, I'll remind you. It's my fault. Very cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where did you get the sponge from?
What would you like to know?
He's been holding. He's been fucking holding out to me, you asshole.
Use cheap stuff first.
1,
Good idea.
2, 4.
Ooh, 4 doors. G, T, K, W.
And each of them have got your names on it.
Oh yeah, Garville, Ty, Kai, Warwick.
Well,
Well,
Kira.
Kira.
Kai hasn't got a door, but he's still hiding.
Oh yeah, Kira as well. Sorry. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna sort of go to where my name is. Just stand there and listen at the door.
Roll perception.
Roll. Look in your head. 1. 4.
Nothing.
Fuck off.
No.
I'm just going to go through my door.
Oh god.
Fuck it.
Okay. So bye. I'll do you one at a time, but basically you
Yeah,
try
I
door
through my
to
door.
door. You go through your door.
I nearly died.
You're all going through your doors?
I suppose so.
Yes.
Okay, so we will do
Clunked. Yeah,
we
likewise.
will do Warwick first.
Boom.
So inside the room is basically complete blackness, and there's a swirling mass of energy around you.
Night goggles don't work then?
You can still see yourself, like
Yeah.
you yourself are like, it's like you're in daylight, but the room around you is just black.
Okay.
And like when you put your hand through it, there's no atmosphere or anything. It just feels like normal, basically. Well, we're all in
Yeah.
atmosphere, you know what I mean. There's nothing special about it.
Actually,
And then you hear a voice in your head ask you, why did you become a bounty hunter?
Because I lost my job as a merchant.
So how do the two things equate to each other?
I had nothing else to do. I thought I might as well track down those who others thought they were unjustified by.
So you didn't specifically choose it for any reason?
I chose it because it felt like the next best thing to do.
So it wasn't for revenge?
No.
Do you feel revengeful against the situation that you're in?
I was at first, but now I just want to be the best at what I do.
Yeah, the door opens
Okay.
and you walk. I'm assuming you just walk out.
Yeah.
Okay. Next person is Kira. Yet again, you're in a swirling mass of energy around you. Nothing important, nothing spectacular comes out to you. But the disembodied body voice asks you, so why did you leave your parents?
Oh, information dump,
well,
but we're all in different rooms.
So we technically don't know.
No, we don't.
Play characters don't.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, sprawl to another character. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Just let me look at my backstory. Like, I was not, out of all things I was expecting, that was not it.
So we need to look at mine really quick.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Just do a refresher. You might as well.
I remember the main part of it. The bit in the middle is the bit that I'm not so sure on. So for me, it'll be
yeah.
at the time we're building. Ooh.
Yeah, so, still. So, it wasn't, I left on good terms. They knew I was doing a good thing.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
And they were okay with you just leaving them?
Yeah.
Did
I
you-
mean, they were on their own way to find the land with everyone else, but they knew that I was gonna do something else to work on the world.
And why do you want to work on the world?
Because it's in disrepair.
Yeah, but why is that your concern?
Well, it's the world's concern.
It seems extremely selfless of you to do. What do you gain out of it?
I mean, it's nice to see nature, blossoming and, flourishing.
The door opens.
Okay.
We'll do Garviel next.
Skipping me.
So yet again, black voice.
Yes, yeah.
Black
Black
voice.
void.
Yeah, black void, not black voice. I can't go that deep.
Yes.
Yo, my homeboy.
Oh no. Oh no.
So why do you like money?
Money is everything.
Why is it everything?
Because money buys you whatever you need.
What do you need?
What do I need?
Yeah.
I need to, bollocks, I don't know. 2 minutes, please. Loading. What do I need? What do I need?
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Yeah, no.
You see, I when I write down a cat, I make sure I know everything that I want to know.
What do I need? I need to become the best gunsmith in the land.
And why do you need to become the best gunsmith?
Why?
Yes.
Is there not a goal to have? Is that not a good goal to have?
So your purpose is that you want to define yourself being a gunsmith.
I wish to be known across the land as the best gunsmith and only as the best gunsmith. Either as crafter or user of.
In front of you, 2 women appear.
Oh, shiny.
The first one, she appears to be Asian in look. So
Okay.
think, what's not kimono? What's like a, do you know, like a martial art? I don't know how to describe it.
Ninja wear.
Like, I don't know ninja wear.
Ninja wear, don't you?
Yeah.
It looks like a kimono basically.
Okay. That's silk wear.
Yeah, silk west.
Yeah.
It's like very, very Chinese Asian
Yeah.
looking.
Mm-hmm.
And she holds a single pistol in hand. Another one then you probably recognise of the description is Pandora.
Ooh.
So brown leather. She looks like she's wearing an aviator suit, and in her hand she holds a number of guns, like rifles, pistols. And he says, "So you want to be better than these two?
Done them both.
Better,
Yes.
but why?"
Because that is my aim in life. As I say, either as crafter of or user of.
And when you see crafter, you see an image of Derek.
You're an ass.
So you want to be better than him?
Not better than him, he is my friend.
Is he really your friend?
I believe him to be.
And the door opens.
Okay.
Last one, Ty. Black room again. Disembodied voice. So why do you act so randomly?
Why does this world act so randomly?
Seems too rebellious in my opinion. Why not just fall into place?
Who decides my place?
You do to a significant effect, but obviously if there are external factors affecting where you should be, why not just follow the status quo?
I never truly had a place.
Oh.
So finding it is, I suppose, part of it.
I'm trying to think how I can word this correctly. Do you want to remember?
No.
Halal wishes you not to remember things.
And it's her that I'm trusting.
Maybe you shouldn't trust her. Oh.
Why shouldn't I trust her?
She, out of all the gods, is very frantic in her opinion of things. And there was a time and place where she wasn't so frantic. She doesn't want to go back to that compliant mood again. And you would have been a part of that compliant mood.
Is it worth remembering?
If you want to remember. In that sense of confusion, suddenly a hand tries to grab you. Like just a disembodied hand tries to grab you. And then all of a sudden another hand stops it. And you just hear the voice go, "You have no power here."
Oh God, we don't know what to do. Does Ty want to know? Not really. She doesn't like to remember. No, she's going to carry on ignoring it. It's not worth remembering.
If that's your choice, the voice says, and the door opens. So you all go exit the room.
Mm-hmm.
While this is all happening, Kai is still outside with Derek, but he's still hiding.
Cool.
So but Fayt appears in the room with Derek. So Fayt just asks, "What are you doing?" And Derek sort of just looking at the floor. He's completely ignoring Fayt. "Why are you observing them?" Derek's still ignoring them. Is Martin telling you to do this? Haven't spoken to Martin in God knows how long? Is it your own free will? Do you think you're acting on behalf of Martin? Do you think you're better than them? And then Derek turns over and he goes, "No. I'm just doing what I want to do. They're my friends." Fayt just sort of like sniggers to himself and just goes, "Not really. They're not really your friends. Are they even touched to begin with? You're following them, but..." And he goes, "Well, one of them is. Halal likes one of them." And then Fayt goes, "Well, Halal's a bit of a problem child. She's not going to help you." And he goes, "So how's Juanita then?" And Derek goes, "What's she going to do with anything? Like, I just..." And then Fayt goes, "Well, I just assumed you knew her as part of Moradin." And Derek's like, "No, she's just a weirdo that cleans a lot." Fayt just goes, "Oh well, I suppose she's keeping to herself. I suppose, trying to keep an eye on things. She was always sneaky, that one." And then he starts walking off and he just goes, "By the way, the next time you see Zero, tell her it's almost finished." And he just walks out of the room.
We don't witness this.
But Kai does. He's in the room, he's invisible, isn't he?
Yeah. So you'll pass that on to Kai.
Yeah.
So we can hopefully Kai will tell.
Yeah, hopefully. So you all come out of the corridor at the same time and Derek is just sitting there and just going, "Oh, how's it doing?"
Yes. Okay.
"Oh yeah, I was a bit bored, but I just switched off and just did my own thing."
I am
It's
not.
nice to relax, isn't it, Dad?
Yeah, I wish there was something to play with.
I am not catching his eye at all. I am not
No.
looking at him.
Yeah.
So what happened for you lot?
Questions.
Questions.
Not much.
Right, you're in the same corridor that you were in,
Yeah.
but the stairs have changed and instead they of going up, they're going down.
Oh, more down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down we go.
I guess that's the way we go.
I assume so, yeah.
If it's the only exit,
Follow.
I'm certainly not going back in there for more questions.
Right. In this room,
Yeah.
it's like a small casino.
Oh, okay.
So there's a little bar with a barman behind it, and he's just polishing glasses. And there's like a small like table with like the green felt on it.
Mm.
So your basic betting table. And there's 5 chairs, and standing behind it, it's Fayt playing with some cards. And he's just like playing with the deck.
I'm gonna go up to the barman. Howdy.
I'm going.
The barman's a half orc, and he's just like, "What are you having?"
Just some water, please.
Coming right up, and he sort of like puts the glass out, and the glass automatically fills with water.
False.
Thank you.
I'll go to the table.
Okay, so Fayt's playing the cards.
I'll go with Garfield.
I'll head over to the table once I've got my water, basically.
So he says, so Fayt goes, "Oh, hi, welcome. How are the tests going for you so far?"
Oh, they are tests. They.
Well, somewhat. He
What
says.
happened in that room?
What room?
You know what room I mean.
Anyway, he says, you can either play a game or you can do another test.
Isn't the game a test?
Technically, but the game's more fun. You could just do a generic test if you like.
What's the test?
I'm not going to tell you
I
that.
like
myself.
fun things. I like fun.
I like fun.
Oh, it's simple, really. It's blackjack with a little bit of twist.
What's the twist?
I'll only tell you if you accept.
No, I need to know the twist
I
first.
just sit down, put my drink on the side.
Okay. He's got the idea, he says. I'm assuming you want to play the blackjack then instead of doing the test.
Potentially, yeah, but I need to know the twist first. That's the dance.
Oh, it's fine. It'll be fine. It's fun. What's the problem?
It's either the twist or you do a test. It's your choice, Scarville.
I grab out a stack of 50 gold and shuffle it on the table like a nervous poker player.
Right,
Like
okay,
a
so
nervous card shuffle.
there's 4 players here so far. We're just waiting for one more. And he's sort of like, "Oh, she's here now." And you see a woman walk through the door. Sort of like a very turquoise, quite tight-fitting dress, green shawl, long black hair. She just walks in and casually sits down in the chair and goes, "I'm busy. What do you want, Fayt?"
Who are you?
And she ignores you. She goes, I just needed a 5th player to sort of like even out the odds for myself. I mean, me as the dealer, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't get anything out of it, right? And she just sighs and she just goes, "Fine, as long as I get something out of it."
Do we recognise her? Is anyone we've seen before?
No.
Bollocks.
What are you getting out of that?
And she turns to Fayt. She goes, "You haven't explained the rules, have you?" He goes, "No, I was waiting for you to get here. You wanted a little refreshing?" She says, "No, I've played this too many times already." So he goes, "So here's the deal. So it's an all blackjack game. Basically, you're given 2 cards. You can either say hit and get more cards, or stand and keep the cards that you have. The aim is to get to 21 like in a normal blackjack game and try and beat the dealer. But before you do any of that, you do a call. So you either bet all of your gold, or you say brain or brawn. So essentially you'd be betting those statistics. Brain would mean that you'd be giving up some of your characteristics or memories. Brawn would mean that you'd be giving up your physicality or maybe something precious to you.
Yes.
So if one of you 4 win, obviously the person can distribute the things back or keep them for themselves. If this lovely lady wins, she keeps it all to herself. And of course if I win, I'll do whatever I want, he says.
Money, well, it comes out and lands on the table.
Put a gold on the table.
He said all your money.
That is all my money.
Garfield, we both know that isn't all your
The
money.
50 that I put on the table.
Are you arguing out this in character?
Yeah, I'm going to say that out in character.
And he says if Fayt just looks at you and goes, don't worry, it's taken care of.
All of my gold. So technically the shop's money isn't my gold.
Those would be your assets. So he wouldn't have that, but maybe your deed would be involved. Or maybe that would be under brain, because that would be more something precious to you. You don't know, do you? So he says, "What are you calling?" And then the woman just says, "I'll just do gold and play safe for first." She says,
My money's on the table.
"So you're calling gold." Is that yeah?
Yeah, I'll put a gold on the table.
So all your gold.
I've literally put my entire money
Yeah.
purse down.
Yeah.
There's no point in hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're going gold, gold.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, you're an asshole. I really fucking hate you. Because now I wish I brought my fucking gems with me.
Oh boy.
They're in my room. Wow.
Say brain or wrong.
I hate Trace in real life, but I'm all about the gold. Gold.
So all of your gold appears on the table. So obviously you've all got little stacks, except for Garfield. Like you've got a huge pile of gold.
You
on
see
the table.
24,181 gold on the table.
Wow.
Yeah. From me.
Wow.
Yeah, you see a pile.
Nice.
So here's how we're gonna play.
31,555
That's a
in front
bigger
of me.
pile. That's a bigger pile.
Like you said, I put my entire money wallet on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So here's how we're gonna play it. You're gonna roll 2 d10s.
Oh, it's a fucking full chance. Is it proper D10?
Proper
thing?
d10s.
So percentile.
As in, yeah. What do you mean?
Like.
Oh no, you'd roll the two d10s, and that'd be your total up to 20.
So it's active 20. Okay. Oh right. Okay.
Because I can't do 21, basically. And she would be rolling as well.
What? Are we keeping it secret?
You can if you like.
That's the point. It is a game at the end of the day.
It is a game of betting, yes. That's fucking decent. Okay.
She's gonna turn to the lady and go, "So do you want to stand or no, hit or stand?" She'll say, "I'm gonna hit."
Do we get to see what's Stella's house afterwards?
Oh, you see the end result.
If you want to do it with real cards, I have them right there.
No, dice is so much more fun.
Cool. Maybe it's not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not.
Turns to Warwick. Stand or hit?
I'm gonna stand. I don't like what I'm standing on, but I'm standing on it. It's 21 is the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garfield.
Hit.
So roll another d10.
Okay.
Tie.
Hit.
So roll a d10.
Stand.
Stand or hit?
Hit.
Okay, so roll a d10.
Do we go bust if we go over 21?
Yeah.
Okay, just assumed. I assumed as much, but I wanted to make sure.
Okay, so you'll go around again, so the fourth one again. Stand or hit? Stand.
I've already
You've
stood,
already
so
said. Stand or hit?
Hit.
Okay.
if you stood, you can't take it.
Yeah, you don't get any more hits.
Okay.
Okay. Hit or stand? Tie.
You know, because you're GM, that's
Yeah.
what I'm on at the moment.
Oh, you've got so. No. That's so good. Well, it's low, so.
This is ridiculous. This is a 50-50.
Stand.
Okay.
My luck is just not that
Stand.
Stand. So we need the
Garfield
left. Stand or hit?
Hit.
Okay.
I've put one dice on my current total.
Okay. Stand or hit? Hit again, is it? Yeah.
Stand.
Okay. So we'll turn to the lady and say, so, what did you get? She got a total of 20.
Oh, snap.
Is it? Oh, it's a tie then. Well,
I got 17.
16.
yeah.
7.
So you
20.
share half and half.
Share the
So
pot.
what is what's your goal?
How much gold did I have? Fuck.
How much gold, guys? Shout it out to me. Not yet. Let me put mine in.
Let me find my character sheet.
1.
Do you also want silver and copper pieces?
Just gold specifically.
Just the gold.
Oh, is this my shop money as well?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
It was just all of the gold and all of the gems.
31,555.
31,000.
30.
555.
1 5 5 5.
Yeah.
31,555. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
4, 5, 6, 3.
4 5 6 3.
I only have 1,500.
Only 1,500.
Yeah.
Plus yours, plus hers.
Already put mine in.
And how
whatever
much
the
gold?
Potter's got.
50,000.
Woofed!
And divide that by 2 then.
Equals divided by 2 is 55,899.5.
So she.
So I'm rolling in it and then.
She said, "Oh, I'm up by about 5,000-6,000." She says, "That's not too bad."
Yeah, I'm up by a bit. So you got no gold. Sorry, guys.
Don't forget though, her gold that you take out if you will upload.
Will it?
Oh, on that sense, she is from your plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she exists.
Okay.
Otherwise, she wouldn't take a part of the game.
Cool.
So her gold, when you take it, should be fine.
And the 50 is silver, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's 59 silver. Cool. I'm guessing that means another game,
Yeah,
another
round 2, he says.
Is there a drink on the house? I'm getting a bit thirsty.
The drinks are all free. He says, "Go help yourself."
Sorry, Dan, I could have picked that up. That
That's
was
fine.
Knobbish of me.
So he says, "By the way, those that have no gold, you can only bet bit brain and brawn."
Oh.
I assume does much bring.
I rolled amazingly. I rolled low as
Yeah,
fuck.
I saw the first 4.
Yeah, I rolled low as fuck.
She rolled a 7 and 10, and I was like, I'm gonna say, fuck it, I'm gonna risk it, and I got a 3. So
I rolled 5 dice in total and I got a 20.
Yeah.
Brain.
Okay. So roll a 1d6.
Ooh. Which attribute?
5.
So it goes strength, dex, con.
Whiz? Int whiz? Charisma?
I know charisma's last. It's either wisdom or intelligence.
It's wisdom, that's the 5th one.
Okay, so you are betting 2 stat points in wisdom.
Oh, fuck.
That's brutal.
That's fucking gorgeous. This is how you take people down a peg, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Brawn. Your staff, your death stick appears on the table.
I also brawn.
What's she say?
Your bag of tricks appears on the table.
What does she say?
She says gold. She's got gold, isn't she?
What do you say?
I say gold. Roll.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, this is fun.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Do you know what fun is?
Well, I'm having fun.
Okay. As you go around the table then.
What dice next? You.
That's an ugliest number that is. What do you do with that?
So he turns to the lady. Hit or stand? She says hit. Hit or stand? Hit or stand?
Hit.
Hit or stand?
Hit. I have to. Oh, really?
Bust.
No.
Hit or stand?
That's a 10.
Stand.
That's
Okay.
a double malt. That counts as a 10. You're bust.
Can I use my luck to re-roll a dice?
No, only D20. If it was D20s, I'd allow
I'm
it.
Shit. Good shout, though.
Let me do my maths in my head. She's gonna say hit.
You bust. Shit.
Okay. Hit or stand?
Stand.
Yeah.
Dice, can you stop falling over, please? That would be helpful.
This is the poker thing. Stand.
Yeah.
I'm bust.
Yeah. Well, you don't. We don't know that.
Yeah,
You say
fair,
hit, didn't
sorry.
you? Hit or stand? Stand, I'm assuming.
Yeah, might as
Yeah.
well.
Hit or stand?
Stand.
Okay. Who's left?
I
Oh, yeah.
stood.
We've all
Stood.
stood then. So it's just her.
She's
I wish this was Texas Hold'em got some better.
she's gonna
Stand
say
with that.
stand as well.
At the poker as well, if I'm honest. But
So she got 21.
oh, you bitch.
I can show you the dice if you
Fair
like.
play.
Well, Dan, you can confirm the dice if you like.
If we take it,
It's a 7, a 6, and an 8 basically. She rolled. Any of you guys do 21?
Fuck!
Would you have gone 21?
I'd have got 20.
Oh.
Well, that's fine.
So she gets all of the gold.
No,
She does.
I got an 18.
we're splitting.
Oh, did you get 21?
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. So you get 55,900 and whatever it is.
And my gold.
Yeah, it's all of the gold.
Yeah.
It's 55,000. So
Yeah,
she gets
true.
half as well, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
true. So you get the split.
I'm just going to use a calculator for the. It was how much? 55,000. How much?
It's 55,899.5. That's how much.
55,900.
899.
Yeah.
899.5.
5. Yeah, that's how much money you've just got.
Okay. So she got basically all hers back.
Yeah.
You get your 2 wisdom back, but she gets 2 wisdom.
Okay, so I keep my wisdom score basically.
The staff cannot be split, neither can the bag of tricks. So roll a d10. What did you get?
6.
I got a 9, so she gets first dibs.
That's fair.
She'll go for the staff, but as she goes to grab the staff rejects her. And she goes, "Ugh, I really wanted that," she says. So she goes for the bag of tricks instead.
Ty, keep your staff.
Yeah, well, you get...
No.
you-
I don't even go for it. I say, Ty, keep your staff.
Well, no, what as Fayt said, if you get it, you're allowed to choose where everything goes. So you could, in theory, give everyone gold back,
Mhm.
but you're keeping it.
I'm going to keep it for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got my gold.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Game 3.
Oh,
See,
How many games
Shop
are we
is doing
playing,
well.
Fate?
The shop is doing
The shop is doing well.
He says it's either going to be 3 or 5. He says I haven't decided yet.
I've got to run and get my buzz.
So he says everyone roll.
Hang on a sec.
need
We need to
bet
actually
first.
bet.
Oh yeah,
We
sorry.
need to ante first.
So she says.
Okay, could we go above a 20 if it happens?
Yes, because the target is 21.
No.
Above 20 stat wise.
Stat wise.
No, the maximum will always be 20.
Okay.
She'll say, I'm gonna do brain, she says.
Oh.
2 of her cons up.
I wouldn't mind that.
Oh.
See, if there was charisma on the table, I'd be.
Rain.
Roll a 1d6.
6.
6 charisma.
So there's 2 charisma up.
Brain.
There's a reason why I chose not to give out the money, so you can't bet with money. So we can't lose more money.
Yeah.
I can distribute money out afterwards.
Brain or brawn?
So brain is a stat.
In
brawn
theory, what you've seen so far.
is a thing.
Or something physical.
Yes.
Like the deed to a shop.
Like the deed to a shop, indeed. It would be brawn.
In front of you, the deed appears.
I knew that was going to happen.
The woman reaches out for the deed and she says, "Is it okay?" And the Fayt says, "Fine," he says, and she sort of looks over it with a monocle and she goes, "Everything checks out."
Yeah, I know.
And she hands it back. Brain or brawn, Ty?
Brain. D6?
No.
This is the fall I was saying about yesterday.
You lose a memory. But you don't know what that memory
So
is.
there's just this glowing thing on the table in front of Ty.
Yeah. Brain or brawn?
Brawn.
Trying to think what. Yeah, it's staff of nature phases.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Are you able to gamble for her or something? Because I have to go get my bus.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'll just say your staff isn't up.
You've just sort of folded this
You've
point
just
and
folded
stand
this
out.
point, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you stand out sort of thing, I guess.
Okay.
Is the thing that makes sense here,
Alright.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Tidy. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that.
I want to see what happens with this.
Listen.
Oh yeah, there is the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I've made my roll.
I haven't.
How far you do get your bag of tricks back. So
Okay.
you haven't lost anything other than your gold, basically. Which Dan has.
Oh,
I'll be distributing it out after the game.
Okay.
Logistically, I don't think it's fair to take items, so I probably won't do it going forward. Like stats, that's on your own head, isn't it, basically? But items that you've collected through the game, it's just not fair, is it? Especially if god items start appearing on the table, it's just like, ugh, I just lost the dice.
Did it go in the bag?
No, I don't know. I'll have a look for it in there. It's alright, leave it.
Can I keep my mini eagles?
Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep on forgetting it. as I always do.
Yeah, that's right. I'll find a home for it somewhere.
So she's rolled.
Add my cable.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
There's the cable sorted. Done and done. This one.
Yeah, cheers, dude.
Lovely. That's tidy.
Yeah, I'll message you whatever happens, okay? I'll try and wrap it up in the next half
No
hour.
worries. Let me go use the loo.
Yeah, yeah.
She's gonna say.
Like I said, it could have landed in the bag.
No, never mind. She's gonna say hit anyway.
I'm going to say hit.
I'm going to stick.
Okay,
Stick.
she's gonna hit again, but I've run out of. So I'm just gonna write the number down. I mean, oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake, she tried
Okay.
Stand.
Yeah.
to land again. I've already stick.
Standing.
She's gonna stand as well. She rolled 20.
Oh, you can't.
21. Double 6 followed by a 9.
God.
Double 6 followed by a 9.
A 19 straight off.
Okay.
17.
So you get
Oh, yeah.
two con.
2 con.
I keep my charisma.
You keep your charisma, but she also gets charisma.
Where does she get
Oh
charisma?
no, that's right. You're wrong. You're right.
Ah,
So you get 2 con, 2 charisma.
And the
Well, I kept my charisma.
The deed,
That's your deed, I say. It's not my deed.
and you also get Ty's memory.
What's the memory type?
Question to Fate. Before I choose where this goes, can I look at it before giving it to back?
Sure.
Dan one.
Nice.
I would like
Again.
to look at it
Yeah.
before I give it back, but Ty has it back.
Yeah, sure. He says it's your decision to make.
Yeah,
You need
I'll
to
see.
tell him a memory now.
Okay,
No.
no.
I pick because it might be a memory she doesn't remember.
Second
That'll be
question.
convenient. Yeah, I'll
With this
still, you guys are still playing when I get to the bus
does
stop,
my
'cause I
current
can watch
HP
it
go
bus
up
stop.
per level or not?
It's incredibly light.
It goes up by
I don't
nothing
know.
because you haven't had a level.
Cheers, guys.
See you
Ta-ra.
soon.
Okay.
Uh,
No, because hit die health is generally worked out of your con that you rolled, the amount that you rolled plus your con.
Yeah, but you haven't
What's that, sorry?
leveled up.
Okay. I was
So
just
for,
wondering.
for example, if you normally say, for example, you got an ASI and you put 2 con in, say,
Mhm.
you wouldn't go backtrack, would you?
No, you wouldn't backtrack on your
Okay.
stats. No.
Okay.
You gain it now. You gain the benefits of it later.
Yeah.
Okay. No, just double checking.
Only spell saves and that would benefit straight away.
So you want to see her memory?
Yeah.
If you want to do that out of character, not
not
here. that might be an idea so that I don't.
We'll
catch
do it later then.
Yeah, so that I don't catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, I better do it now because it's on the stream. But you, the players, will know, but your characters won't know this. What you see is you think is from Ty's perspective,
Okay.
but obviously you don't think it is. So what you see is everything's burning around you. It's like it looks like a town has just been flattened around you, and you just see a lot of dead corpses, mostly human. Everything like it just looks like the apocalypse.
Okay.
And in front of you see sort of like a swirling energy of black mass with tentacles coming out of it.
Mhm.
And on top of this, you see a hooded figure. I think you've seen this in a dream, but you forgot about it.
Do I know who the hooded figure is? Do I recognise them?
You roll perception.
22.
You don't know who they are. They look male, but you can't do a lot of distinguishing features under the hood and how far they are.
Okay.
But based off build, you think they're male. So, the hooded figure seems to be controlling the monster, and the monster turns towards who you think is Ty. Then you're looking through Ty's eyes, and he goes, "So, Halal seems to have abandoned you. That's a shame, isn't it? Don't think she loves you anymore, does she?" And you just hear Ty sobbing, basically. And then the last thing you see is this tentacle just grab her, and it looks like it twists her neck.
Like I said, she gets him. I still hand it back to her. I just wanted to see what was in there first.
Yeah.
The information is everything.
When it comes back to me, do I remember it this time?
No.
Ooh, shiny.
Because for Vivek, information is everything.
Information is currency for you.
Yeah, okay.
Which is why I don't care about the gold so much.
But Warwick remembers this?
I know gold is important to you, which is why I was letting you bet it again.
And he says, would you like to play another 2 games, or would you like to stop there? He's playing the cards.
Put the things on the table.
Where are we going to put the things on the table?
Brawn.
You want to go keep going?
I've said I've put what I've betting down. Brawn.
Brain.
She'll say brain first. A memory appears on the table.
Ooh, fuck. I've gone brawn.
Dan?
Yeah.
He's tempted now. He's really tempted. Fuck. There's some more
This is
information
worse
there.
than a deck of many things.
It isn't worse than a deck of many things.
It's better in
Yeah,
theory.
it is and it isn't,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Because you're stealing from other players.
Because at least the whole entire world won't implode.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
touch wood, I've only ever gotten good things from a deck of many. Don't play with a deck of many things.
I've seen a one shot involving one that I really want to run rather than play.
Drain.
Roll 1d6.
2.
So that would be
Dex. Oh,
So,
fucking
We've
hell.
got
I
memory.
can't go above 20 if I win.
You got Dex.
You can always choose to give it back.
You said brawn, didn't you?
I said brawn.
Your rifle appears on the table.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
It's not my most beloved,
Okay.
but it's beloved nonetheless.
What brain? Roll a 1d6.
Ooh, 2.
So Dex is up.
Also Dex.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, there's
So-
2 Dexes
so-
on the table.
So
I
there's
got
4 stats worth
fucking
of Dex
keep.
on the table.
Bastards.
Everybody roll. Okay. So I'll write that down. She'll say
God damn it,
hit.
guys. Oh, whatever. I'll just keep it in head.
Maths. Okay, Dan. Warwick, sorry.
I hate this number in blackjack. I hate it so much.
Or is it 17?
No, that's not the worst one.
What's the worst one?
The worst one is the one I've got, and I'm not going to say it
Okay.
until after the after the hand.
13, 14, 15. It's the average.
15.
13, 14, 15.
Mm. Stand a hit.
Bastard. I hate that number so much.
Stand a hit. Gavin. Okay. Stand a hit.
Oh, fuck.
She's gonna risk it, I think. Well, let me just do the maths in my head. Yeah, okay. Hit to stand.
Stand.
Okay. Hit to stand.
Stand.
Hit to stand.
Mine's already been done.
Okay. She went bust on 23.
Oh.
No, 20. No, hang on. 8 add 8 is 16.
16.
Add 4. Yeah, 23. She went bust on 23.
21.
Yeah.
18.
Bust on 24.
Oh.
No,
Seven,
okay,
eight,
then.
and a
14
6.
is the worst number to get in blackjack.
I
in my
had
opinion.
13. 13, 14.
13 is fine.
Workable.
Because
Yeah, I
you've
agree.
got 7 and 8
Yeah, I
are
agree.
still fine for you. But
Yeah.
on 14,
It's
15 and
horrible.
16 are the
Uh-huh.
worst ones to have.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got so many numbers which make you go bust, and I rolled a 10.
I got lucky.
Thank goodness you got a 21.
Yeah.
But I want that
Sorry,
information. I want that information more than I want this.
I am, yeah.
I want this information more than my text, and I don't get this information.
Yeah, you get this
I
information.
get it.
What are you doing with our dexes?
I can't go above 20.
So you give them back, do you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
But FYI,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say you're going to steal stats. Instead, you up your stats. So basically, you're not losing anything. You're just gaining.
Fair. So I could have gone above 20.
No,
No.
your cap is at 20. But if say if you kept them,
Yeah.
their stats wouldn't go down.
Cool. Yeah.
So the only thing that you're really losing technically is your
So
gold.
can he give us the plus? If we couldn't go down anyway.
I can't go
don't
down.
know.
I can't go higher. I'm at 20.
See, I could. Plus
I'm
two.
gonna
So
go up
the only thing you get really is your rifle back and then your
and
memory.
her memory.
Yeah. So memory.
Press play.
You are in.
I'm not going to listen because
You are in a rose garden, and in the rose garden there's 2 women, and it looks like it's from this whoever's memory this is point of view of the woman. There's one woman with red hair and violet eyes, and she's drinking tea with another woman with white hair in a white dress wearing a crown.
Red hair, violet eyes.
Yeah, and the other one is white hair with wearing a crown and in a white dress.
What colour dress?
White. They both seem to be laughing about something while having a cup of tea. Behind them there's sort of like a knightly figure. You can't really make out any details because the armour is so bright. It looks like the armour is literally made out of like ethereal light basically.
Okay.
So the figure walks up to the two women and they say, and she goes, "Oh, what are you two laughing about?" And she said, "Oh, we were just sharing some memories about your parents." And she said, "Sorry again about their recent passing." And the woman wearing the crown goes, "It's fine. They lived a long life. There's not really much that could have been done." And she says, "It's just nice that we still have the memories of them." And the woman with scarlet hair goes, "So now that you're queen and your coronation's over and done with, what are you going to do?" And she goes, "Well, I'll just rule in their stead. There's not really much I can do. It's been peaceful for the last couple of thousands of years," she says. "Not really much has happened." And then all of a sudden, the room vibrates, and that's where the memory cuts off.
Question. Because I wasn't paying attention to the memory. What does the lady in front of us look like?
A black hair, in a blue tight dress, sort of like mini skirt just above the knee, with a green shawl. Very elegant looking, very poised. She looks human.
Looks human.
Yeah.
Cool. She didn't look like anyone we'd seen before.
No, but she's very poised, very elegant. She's probably the most beautiful person you've ever seen. Well, other than maybe the woman with scarlet hair you just saw in the memory.
Okay. The woman with white hair.
Yeah, with the crown.
I'm just saying this to her. Who is she? Other than the obvious.
She goes, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Yes, you do.
She's playing with the cards right now. And Fayt goes, "You want another game?"
You did say 3 or 5. We're locked in for the third one. With the fifth one.
Are you in?
I'm in.
Okay.
She'll say gold. Let's see if you can get your gold back.
Games.
A memory appears on the table.
Brawn.
Brawn. I'm just seeing what my outline is.
Do you want to see my inventory?
No.
Okay.
Roll a 1d3. Oh no, there's no such thing as a 1d3. Roll a 1d4.
There is. It's D6 halved.
Okay, roll a d6 halved.
D6 halved. It's a 6, so it's a 3.
2 of your con stats are up.
Brawn.
Yeah. He said he'd take a physical thing from you. That includes your body.
Right.
Which is why I told you to roll a 1d3 instead of 1d6.
Oh, brain. I can't lose brain.
Roll a 1d6.
2 con, you said, yeah?
Yeah, 2 con. Is that? But like I said, you don't lose it.
Yeah.
It's just it's up on the table. So you bet intelligence. 2 intelligence plus points are on the table. So we've got con, intel, the memory from Dan, and money from her. Okay, so that is that and that. She will hit Warwick. Okay. Garfield. She's gonna hit as well. Oh my god. Warwick.
Stick.
Okay. Garfield.
Hit.
Okay. Ty. Oh my god. So she's on. Okay, she's gonna hit. Warwick.
Stick.
Garfield.
Stick.
Ty.
Stick.
She bust on 22.
Oh!
20.
1.
18.
So 21. Yeah, you. So you get.
You get my memory. Screw you.
You get 5,580. So you've got half the money. He's got half the money.
So we both have 55,899.
So I'm losing
And 5 silver.
intelligence.
Oh yeah.
No, you don't lose anything
I don't lose
because I decided now it just didn't seem like I should have.
But he gains 2 extra int.
He gains 2 extra int.
If he can go above, if it isn't above.
He
20.
gets his con back, so that doesn't count. He gets gold.
I can actually take the int. It puts me up to 20.
Okay.
So
And then you get Warwick's memory.
I've physically taken the int now. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am now.
Is this a memory that I know that I've lost?
Let's just say you keep the memory,
Mm-hmm.
but he gets to see it basically.
Is it a memory that I know of?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's something that I know.
You've got your mind.
Okay. So do you want to see the memory?
He earned money, technically.
Do you want me to say the memory?
Yeah, go for it.
So what you see is something.
Yeah,
it
well.
seems like Warwick's point of view.
Okay.
He seems to be running through a town,
Ooh.
and there's gunshots being shot in the background. And he
And this
seems-
is this world's type of gunshots.
yeah.
I can kind of tell the difference.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, so he's hastily running through this town. It looks like he's just trying to get out of town. You sort of see, you smell the sea as well.
Nice. Okay.
And you're sort of like looking around, but all you can see is generic taverns and houses and...
Generic.
Yeah, you also see a lot of halflings.
Nice.
And the memory cuts off then as soon as he gets out of town, basically. It's just basically for about 2 minutes, he's just running away, basically.
Nice.
And that's where the memory ends.
Out of character, real quick. What's the name of the town you're from? Penny Farthing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm guessing I know a little bit about...
Because her parents are in Penny Farthing right now.
Oh, wow.
If she had mentioned it, you maybe he's not gone to Penny Farthing, but you know it's a port town.
Yeah.
And it's probably only...
Yeah, I think that's what I'm asking is...
Yeah.
I know,
You know
Penny Farthing
yeah,
is
as
a
port
halfling
town.
haven.
Yeah, port town.
As well as on
Yeah.
the sea.
Yeah.
So, you from Penny,
Yes.
what have you done?
It's more what I didn't do.
Oh, what is that?
Well, let's just say not all people who are your friends are always your friends.
You tip the hat to that. Nice, that sort of flick, you know? Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh, shiny.
So the woman gets up from the table and she starts walking away.
So this is something that I know, yeah?
Well-
Just so that I'm aware.
You wouldn't have known what memory was taken, but you remember the memory, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
now
sort of just
that
hinted
he's
to-
brought it up, you
Yeah.
get a general idea of what has been
Yeah,
seen.
I
I've
pass you this
hinted
note.
towards. Ooh.
And on the other side, don't look at those
Ah,
as well.
okay. Ooh, shiny! I don't know what the fuck's going on with you.
So you've
This
got
is the
some,
best part. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me either.
so you got your money. You just
I've
made the money, yes?
Make money, yeah. How much did you put in the monies?
4, 6, something.
You're a friend at the end of the day, and okay, my flaw is money over friends, but you've been very useful to me to this point. Here's 1,005.
Are you going to give anything
Stop.
back to
Time.
Yeah.
Kira?
Here's
Kira.
12,172.
Oh yeah, she had how much?
1,005.
It's easy.
Here's
Give me
12,172.
Yeah.
And
25
Kira
silver.
can have 750.
Okay.
No. I'm going to give them.
I'm giving them some of mine as
No,
well.
no. I'm giving them all the profit I've made. So I'm keeping my gold exactly where it is,
Fair.
and they're going to have the profits.
Oh, okay, if that's the case, and I can see you doing that, I'm sorry, but I ain't giving nothing back.
Alright, okay.
So
Money will win out at that point.
12,172 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper.
You split it, yeah, for
Yeah.
profit. Nice. Yeah, upon you seeing upon me seeing
Can
you do
you-
that,
Can you message in the Facebook chat a specific amount for Kira?
Kira.
So just say she hasn't lost anything, but she, instead of the 1,500 gold she's got whatever you're giving her basically. And just tell her she hasn't lost anything physically.
I'm gonna have to do it in the group chat because I don't have the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, fuck yeah. Because
Wait.
we've got what's his Aiden as well too.
Yeah. Well, Aiden didn't take
Catch
part
up.
in this at
No,
all.
true. Yeah.
So he's been hiding the entire time.
yeah, true. So where from here, Fate?
He says, "Oh well, thank you for playing. I was going to give you a final test, but not really now."
What did the house win out of this? The house always wins.
Well, the house always wins. I got some entertainment out of it. Then let's just say the stats that you attributed, I copied.
How do you mean?
In other words, because
You got them too.
you got them too. So that's probably the reason why he's so powerful. So he's probably got a way to cheat his max points as well.
That's how the house wins.
Yeah.
Dan?
When do we ask our questions?
You can ask them now if you like, he says. Like, we'll never meet again. Once in the next 10-15 minutes you've got? Each of you have one question to ask?
I'm guessing you'll leave it for the 10-15 extended till next week for Kira.
If you don't want to ask a question, basically you'll be in front of the other players though, because
Yeah,
you're all in a room together.
Yeah.
So you expected to ask it now, but Kira, she'll know. I'll forward the information to her.
I don't know what I want to ask, so I might leave that till next week. So
Yeah, okay.
beginning
If you
of
want into
that.
the next session, if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to have a think about
Yeah.
what I'd like to ask.
Because, for example, one of you could. I shouldn't be saying this as the DM. One of you could ask, "Who are you?" and then the other person could hear that, and then ask another question based off that question.
Yeah.
So you can compile your questions together,
can-
or you could ask for something selfish and be like, "Why am I different?" or "Why doesn't Halal want me to remember stuff?" and stuff like that. You could ask something that could change the plot, basically.
That's why I have to think really carefully. Because
Exactly,
it's like,
yeah.
it's Ty knows that Warwick saw a memory.
Mm-hmm.
Ty also knows that certain memories are being suppressed.
Mm-hmm.
Would Ty ask Warwick first? But no, because she doesn't know, so she's sticking with Halal. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's a thinker.
Okay, we'll leave
Yeah,
it.
sorry, I'm a thinker for that one.
I think Rourke knows this question, but I'll wait for next week.
Yeah.
So everyone's here for
I
it.
think it makes sense to maybe leave it for the beginning of
And
next
I'll
week,
say
doesn't it?
Aiden gets a question as well. So
Yeah. Cool, that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
He snuck his way through that, deserves a question.
Let's just say Fayt was aware that he was there,
Yeah.
but he knows how socially awkward he is.
Yeah.
So like he was just like, "Oh, I'll let him
Yeah,
be." He's
I like
already
that.
he's already having traumatic experiences with this.
Wow.
Was it a D4 you lost?
Yes, it was. Maybe I don't know.
Well, it's a dice on the floor that isn't one of mine. I know my dice by sight.
Weirdo.
I don't know what I want to ask.
I think I know what Rourke wants to ask, but I need to just double check with
Mm.
myself, basically. Which is why I said, yeah, I think I know.
If Fate hasn't explained it already as well, whatever happens in here isn't timed. So essentially, when you get back, it'll be like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes since you left.
Oh,
So like you've lost no time basically in the real world.
literally a pocket.
Yeah.
So I literally just gained 2 con.
Likewise with the end. What did your con go up to, by the way?
16.
Oh, shiny.
Hey, gold.
Yeah, gold is always good. Gold is always good. In yeah,
I went up from a +2 to a +3.
exactly.
Which is why I was asking about
Yeah,
the HP.
absolutely. I
I
got
know
that
intelligence is important for you
Yeah,
because
because it's my
it's
spellcasting
Yeah.
side of things. So I am literally min max at the moment.
I've been min max for ages, which is why I said you're potentially losing 2 decks. My heart sank. Same with the 2 Wiz, because Wiz is my main stat.
That's why I didn't want to bet that.
I was fine losing the stats because I know I could gain them on on the next time I gain an ASI, but it's a bit scary.
Which is in 2 levels.
Not for me,
No?
because I'm multicasting next level.
Character level 8. No, you won't.
All ASIs are linked to class.
Yeah. Because it's character level and then class level. Oh, yeah.
Proficiency
That's the problem with multi-classing.
Proficiency is tied to character level.
Yeah.
Class level is
Shite.
tied to ASIs. But that's why fighters have so many of them.
This is also true, so you can multi-class effectively.
If you want to go that far in fighter, yes.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
But I don't mind as a player. Like, I like the fact that because ASIs I don't generally need for this build because I'm already maxed out on my stats. It's just like, do I want extra feats?
Yeah.
Because for me, multiclassing is actually better because it gets me more skills that I want. Yeah, MSN was... I call it MSN instead of MSN.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Okay, bye. I love you.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.